Hello, everybody. Welcome on back to another stream. Hope you're doing well. Hello, hello, hello. Let me turn down the music a little bit. About 55. 55 should be fine. Yeah, that's good. Hello, everybody. It's Monday. You know what that means? Pathfinder Day. Pathfinder Day. Yay. Back with more 8th Aiudara. It's about game time, so I'm not even going to hold you guys up very long. Let's jump right into the Discord, shall we?
Maps?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. What do you consider your most ambitious map?
Probably the multi-layered Skyscape Ravnica battle map, where there were different elevations on the same thing.
That's
And
what I
then
was
there was
thinking
the
of.
sky, and then you could see way down below to like the cities on lower platforms and stuff. That was the
Yeah.
one where I had done the like most detail to making it feel like you're on a high rise.
Yep, Lily died a horrible death on that map.
That was the one I missed. Hey, Cody.
Hello.
Howdy, howdy.
How the my balls?
They're eyeballs currently. I haven't
Well,
had
that's
any,
good.
Yeah, I haven't had anything nearly as bad as what it was. It's a lot more manageable now. I have the little home remedy type thing they taught me. But yeah, it's going.
Hey, Cody, how are you enjoying Paladin so far?
Champion?
Oh yeah, Champion, that's one.
Meh. But like I feel like that's kind of a contributor to maybe low level champion. Or maybe the build I picked, where it's like, I mean, the +1 AC probably stops some crits sometimes, and that's nice. But that 2 actions to kind of set that up, that's a kind of a buzzkill.
I'm not a fan of that at all.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good feat personally. I wouldn't go that route. I feel like you commit to the party defense through your reaction, right?
Mhm.
Instead of that extra passive action. You
Right.
want to be using the one action to defend yourself, your reaction to defend others, and then your other 2 actions to engage the enemy in some way, force them to interact.
With the reaction, are you talking about the liberating step?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good. It's true. Yeah, Devoted Guardian, I don't know. It +1 AC, it's fine. You know.
The problem I keep running to in my head is just like the Bard has Inspired Defense, which gives a +1 AC to everyone
Right.
on the field, and it gives a DR damage reduction of 1 for 1 action.
Mhm.
So it's just like,
Additionally, there's a warding statuette, where whenever you attack an enemy, one of your adjacent allies gets +1 AC.
Is that a Bard thing
Ooh.
too?
It's the same thing. No, that's something you could just buy. I think it's like 90 gold.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Devoted Guardian's a very good action. I picked it because it sounded very tanky and whatnot, but now in using it and whatnot, it's meh. I'll probably start doing like Earthbreaker hit, raise shield, maybe lay on hands or a second Earthbreaker, and then like Seth says, just use liberating step. You know.
Yeah, that's your mitigation for people.
Yeah, I would train out of that one.
Yep, it's a good idea.
We'll say I have enjoyed the liberating step. It's been nice because we keep running into things that grab us.
Yes, it is very good for like those situations. And not only that, but we've been using it for grabs. But like if you read, it can be used for just a hit. You know.
Yep.
Like it's a really good ability. And outside of that, like lay on hands also really good. And I did take the one thing, the desperate prayer. So I get just 2 focus points whenever I need it. And not only that, but focus points are really easy to get back. It's just great heal, short time period. I like lay on hands a lot.
And if you do it to someone else, they get 2 AC.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Wait, where'd Money go? Aren't they in here?
Yeah, they're here. They're rebooting their modem or something.
Yeah, trying to get their internet working.
Having website issues.
Yeah, I've been having some internet troubles as well, but that's like my local ISPs. They say they're improving some stuff, so I've been having some in and outs throughout the week. Not terrible though.
I almost forgot about this game today. I'm on vacation and this is a long weekend. I just check Discord to see if anything important's come up. We've gaming tonight? Oh shit, yeah, we are.
Step is the 5-foot one, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The one that specifically gets around attacks of opportunity.
Right. Yeah, liberating step is actually really strong. Say you're like about to get hit with a 3-hit combo, and you get hit with the first one. You liberating step it, they get a damage reduction, and they could step out of potentially their move range, or their attack range rather. So they would either have to use another action to move up closer to you and finish attacking, or you're just not getting the rest of attacks.
Yep.
Yeah, that's really strong. And it's a reaction. Damn, Devoted Guardian sucks. Compared to Liberating Step, it's like, holy shit.
The types of feats that you're going to want to look at for like defending people are going to come in later levels.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it's like level 6 or 8 that you get one called Shield Warden, and it says that you can use the shield block reaction for adjacent allies. So it's not just you get +1 AC, it's you can do the thing where your shield takes damage first, reduces it by hardness, and then the spillover damage goes through.
Ooh, I really like
you can do that for allies.
Because I
then
also have
that
that
leads
thing
into
that makes my shield better, so that'd be real nice.
Yeah. That then builds into having an extra reaction to shield block, an extra reaction to champion reaction each turn. So you can do a champion's reaction, a shield block, and still have a regular reaction. And then there's one that makes it so when you use your champion's reaction, you get a shield block as well.
Holy shit.
Like, you just become like, I am going to use the shield and stop everything you fucking do.
That's awesome.
It's just you have to build into it.
Yeah, I definitely.
And then when you get to level 20, you get like the super shield feat, which is I think it's like you double the hit points of your shield, you double its hardness value, and it's always raised.
Oh wow.
Yeah, no more action economy sync on it. You just have 3 actions and your shield is perpetually raised.
That's pretty cool. Just the ultimate tank.
Yep. It just takes time to get there.
The internet connection works fine for other things, not in a browser. Don't know what else to do.
Blow up the moon.
What?
Blow up the moon.
Blow up the moon. Oh, okay.
Hey Cody, check out the spell.
I'm a Sith. I only believe in extremes.
This only started happening like
Not necessarily extremes that are helpful, but extremes.
Well, Cess, I hope you're ready for me to not see the map you worked super hard on. Not much else I can do, I guess.
We're gonna try a restart of the server in a moment once I'm done. Which I think I am.
That's really cool spell. Just be like,
Yeah, that's I was looking at the domain spells for Kate and Kellyanne, and that's one of the domain spells.
that sounds like a cadence spell. I like that. Hey, Cord, how's it going,
I
man?
love how this only
Welcome
started
in.
happening like
Pathfinder night.
later in the evening.
Whoop, whoop.
And I never on
We're all getting
Ethernet,
started.
so it doesn't.
I mean, if push comes to shove and you just need something, you could always bring up the server like on your phone, but just stay in Discord on your computer.
Or watch
bro.
the stream.
Or that. Yeah. None of them
That's
are
true.
great options, but it's
None are great, but
No.
But there are options that exist.
They're options, exactly.
Yeah, sometimes I don't know why it happens like this, but sometimes the internet can be like, specifically with browsers, and it doesn't matter which one, it's just like, I'm gonna be slow on this in particular. You can play all of your internet games, you can play everything else that connects to the internet, and it's like super fast and quick, and it's great. But then you go to the browser, and then it's like, I can't connect to this page for some reason.
are you going through a VPN maybe?
I don't have my VPN on. I could try and connect it and see if it would be better.
I'd say try that. I don't know, maybe for some reason, like your ISP throttles bandwidth going to Oracle servers or something. They're allowed to do that now, so.
Yeah, I've NordVPN, so should be okay. Let's find out.
Server is restarted and up.
Okay, it got to the page faster, but I still can't get to the login information. So I don't know why it's not connecting me to that portion of the server. Or why it's struggling to do that.
Try clicking on the link. I know that it's sometimes been a problem with Alphys, where just
Yeah.
going to the link, like typing it in their browser didn't work, but clicking on the link itself when provided doesn't.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll try that.
Just as a try. Shot in the dark.
Promising.
You know what that sounds like? That sounds like someone's using HTTP as opposed to HTTPS.
No.
Yeah, though
Let's
this
use
server should be open to that.
HTTPS.
Yeah, it's the only thing I can think of though, like clicking a link as opposed to typing it would come up with different results.
Unfortunately, no. Yeah, it's having a hard time.
Yeah, with a try. For the viewers, this is what online D&D is a lot like, just so you know.
Oh, wait. I got login.
There you go.
Jesus Christ. Let's see if I actually get... Oh my god, that was an ordeal, wasn't it? Now, let's see if it actually loads everything.
Oh boy.
Oh my god. Anyway, if you're streaming right now, this must be fun. I know.
We'll edit it out in post. We're not editing it out. We're
Yeah,
lazy.
I ain't fucking editing
No,
shit.
we're not gonna do
Talking
that.
Sounds like a lot of work.
Who do I look like, Matt
I'm gonna
Mercer?
upload to YouTube and wish the best.
Honestly, if I had looked like Matt Mercer, I'd probably have a lot less problems in my life. Sad when you think about it.
Everybody is going to need to F5 and log back in. I only see Joe in at the moment.
Oh god.
Okay.
Well, I'm in the white. I'm in the blue circle of doom. Oh, the anvil loaded. All right. I wonder if this is what purgatory is. You're just waiting for a site to load to get
An
to that
eternal loading
information.
screen?
Yeah, you're just. That's it.
It's when you have the internet, but everything is loading very slowly and and you always ends up with packet loss. You're like, come on,
Oh!
load. It's right there. Fuck it.
Yeah, what's so weird about this is that, like, my video games work fine. There's no data packet loss or anything like that. But my browser, for whatever reason, is just like, you know what? Fuck you.
Really cool when you hover over the top left. It has like little videos now that play and it shows you what each tool does.
I should share my screen so everyone can learn about this. Because guess what? I'll be able to do that, but the browser won't load. I can stream just fine. And then there's this. I was able to log in this time, though, so that was nice while it lasted. Purgatory. Look, I got the little
Alright, well,
anvil.
while this goes, let's go ahead and roll the die and actually
Lord.
get started, because we're a little bit late.
You
5. Rebecca. Why don't you recap for us last week?
I swear it's just
2 weeks ago.
Rebecca and Cody that are like doing the re anyway, continue.
Okay. So trying to remember so long ago. Alright, so
Eons
we happened upon Brunderton, which is a little mid-sized town that's kind of at the base of the path, I guess, that leads up to Arask Tower. Arask helped in the town frequently. We found out that he would cast stabilization ritual for the Tazza that they were mining. But since him and Dorthra have not been around, nobody's done it. So the mine has gotten very unstable and bad. Which sucks. We had to talk to Haddo, who is a council member, about potentially helping with the mine situation. There's a spellcaster there named Dolgren. He's, dude, he's fine. We went to the Temple of Shaylin, where we talked to the leader, I think her name is Callie. And she was like, yeah, if you could please get me the thing that you described, I can see whether or not we can do anything with it. So everybody went to go get it. And then they found out that, no, she couldn't do anything about it. So that was helpful. might be able to do a ritual to fix Kara, but we need a gibbering mouth or tongue, which is like somewhere in the mountains ish. Let's see. We went into the mines to go look at it, and everything was absolutely awful. It was really sucky. The Tassa and the weird time space distortion-y stuff was really fucking everything up in there. So we encountered some stuff, and then we were like, you know what? This is pretty bad. And we decided to leave, and that we were going to maybe deal with it later. Yeah, so, since the Temple of Shaylin here couldn't really help us, and it didn't seem plausible given the amount of potions that we had remaining to keep Kara not going insane was dwindling. It didn't seem like a good prospect to just wander around in the wilderness until we found a gibbering mouther. And so instead we decided to head back to New Stetfin, because they will have probably a gibbering mouther tongue for sale at the very least, but almost certainly will have a remove curse spell or somebody who can cast it. And we will, that seems our best option to fix Kara. And then after that, we'll probably go back and go on to the tower, because we can't do anything in the mine right now. Going in would just be a mess. So, yeah, I think that's all that happened last time, if I can remember.
Yeah, that sounds about it.
Asa told Core to take charge of the cave situation, which was, yeah, alright.
Alright, so we will go ahead and resume. Later on in that day, you all have learned that to get rid of the curse, you're going to need a gibbering mouther's tongue as a part of the counteract ritual for it. Or you can handle it through getting a substantial enough curse removal completed. That was earlier in the day. We are now later in the day. Asa has finished scouting out the mines with her pet. And has learned stuff that I forgot to PM you, so I will write that up real quick for you. You all are in town at the tavern, where you all are staying.
So we need to get a boat to get back to the city, right?
Yeah, I think that's what we planned the last time, was that we were just gonna go to grab a boat, go to New Stedfin and get a remove curse, something or other,
Does anyone
and then come back.
Do we have the money to chart that?
I don't know, but I probably do. So I could probably pay for it, but obviously I can't access my wallet right now because it's a white void, and now it's a black void. I think I should have enough to at least get us to New Stedfin. Maybe. I guess we have to ask.
Wait, well, he's gonna chart the boat. I don't got money, so I mean.
That's what I was saying. I can probably afford it.
So you're gonna go chart it?
We need to ask who'd be willing to take us.
This is what I'm asking. Who's gonna go do that?
Well, since nobody else is volunteering.
You're the one with the money.
Yeah, I don't got the money. I can't really go talk.
Well, I can go talk and see if we can maybe get a round trip. If not, then we'll we'll just be able to ask someone after.
Probably just a trip there. If we're doing round trip, we'll be on a time clock, and we don't know how long this remove curse thing might take.
True. Well, yeah, I'll go ask, and I don't know what you guys are doing, but I'll come back here and let you know what that could look like.
Hey, where's Core going?
To go
It's a
start a
boat.
boat.
Get a boat.
Write it
Oh.
down.
I'm getting real tired of the music that's been playing for. Car, drink this. Like, give Car a mug from the horse.
Oh my god.
Just keep drinking till the music changes. It's been playing way too long.
Da-da-da-da.
It's a very
The mixture-
electronic type instrument. It's weird.
Then like
The mixture of anxiety about the end of her life, potentially, from this curse, and being drunk is the final countdown.
then it starts playing like freaking. All right, it's time to bake a cake. No.
Oh god. And it's just the first line over and over.
Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't gonna get old.
Well, I'll head down to the dock area. And ask if anyone is looking for passengers to get to New Stefan.
Go ahead and roll me a diplomacy to search around and try to find somebody who's heading that way and be willing to take on a group.
I love how you said that, and finally, the page loaded.
There you go.
So I can actually roll.
Well, we still gotta wait 15 minutes for your character sheet to open.
Yeah, that's a... that's a one. Oh, okay, it opened. Okay. Alright. Okay, diplomacy. Okay. My diplomacy is a +4. Let's see what happens.
15?
15!
Alright, you're able to find somebody who is willing to take you that direction, although they are very upfront about there being no round trips, because they are not coming back to this dead-end town.
Oh, okay. That's fine. She wasn't.
Yeah, they seem a little bit ticked off, like they came here expecting some good trade, but the place is now has fucking nothing to offer, so he's going back with far too much cargo that he wanted to actually be able to offload. And
Well,
yeah.
he'll say, at least Cor will say, it's okay, they're just having some trouble with the mine. It'll get cleared out soon.
oh, they better. Fucking town's gonna have to change my fucking schedule. Just gets irritated.
I'm sorry to hear that. It's gonna be okay.
But yeah, he'll bring you all along for one gold a person. You have to make your own. You have to deal with your own food though.
Okay. Yeah. 1 gold per person. Sweet.
You'll get a small little corner of the ship to sleep on, and otherwise just stay out of the general affairs of the ship.
Okay. I'll secure the passage then, and ask when.
I say ship like it's a big thing. I want to be clear. It's like a fairly small riverboat. It
It's
has
like
a
a-
cabin.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has a small cabin that's maybe like, 10 feet by 5 feet with a couple hammocks. So we're talking a pretty small thing.
It's small. It goes fast.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and secure the passage of the 5 gold for all of us.
Okay.
And let me subtract that from my wallet.
The boat will be leaving in the morning, so you have the rest of the day, this evening, and tomorrow morning.
All right, I will go back to the inn and let them know.
All right, give me a minute. I'm gonna walk over to the tavern keeper, innkeeper.
You head on over.
How much to care for my the wagon and the horses while we're gone? We'll be back in about a week and a half.
Same stabling fee. 2 silver a day. 1 silver extra for food.
All right. 3 times, let's just say 10. That's 3 gold. I'm gonna fork over 3 gold.
10 days. They take out a book. The other of the twins writes in the book, 10 days. They mark it off and whatnot. Much appreciated. They say,
Yep.
take them gold.
Yep. All right. We'll come back to the group. All right. Wagon and horses will be here when we get back.
That's great.
So we're planning on sailing back then.
Yeah,
Like they
because
space.
it's a little faster. And then after we are able to help Kara get rid of this, hopefully we can come back and then actually, probably get prepared to help maybe clean out the mine or go to the tower, whichever.
Did you have a different way of traveling, mine, Asa, for getting back?
No, just you're stabling the horses, so...
Small boat.
Right. Just that this town isn't extremely populous or frequently traveled, especially given that their mine has dried up for past several months, so not many people are coming this way. So I was just
No,
if
but
if
we
if,
gotta
I
cure
see what
Kara.
I see what you're
Right,
saying.
so-
it might be hard to get
so
a
there
boat
might-
back.
that might be hard to get a boat back. So if we don't have any horses or anything, then it's going to take very long for you all to walk through the forest.
Hmm.
I mean, it will, but we don't have a lot of time for Kara, so.
I noticed you said you all. Are you not coming with?
My horse doesn't require stabling.
It's true. She got the magic
No,
one.
but you're not coming on the boat with us.
Why?
I'm not.
Why?
Why wouldn't Asa come on the boat with us?
I don't know.
What?
What else? Well, what else are you doing then?
I'm not sure what you mean.
What do you mean?
Asa's coming with us. There was a misunderstanding about the
Oh.
horse.
She's saying, yeah,
Oh.
she's saying we wouldn't have horses, but she could just summon it. She's got magic. She got a magic
okay.
horse.
Sorry, I didn't. I apparently didn't hear to what you said very well. Okay. Well, there's bound to be somebody who's going to be going up to New Stedford again, but I can ask around again once we get there. Or, not New Stedford, sorry.
Right.
To hear. But we'll ask when we get there, but hopefully it's because Kara won't have to deal with that crap anymore, and then we can figure it out then, right?
Thanks, helping. Leaves in the morning, does it?
Yeah, in the morning.
All right. Good night. Beats it.
It's
Go get it.
literally like midday right now.
Yeah, Meat's gonna go get food and go to his room.
Where
It's
are you
later in the afternoon to evening.
going? Oh, okay. I mean, is your bedtime like 6 o'clock? Like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Party hard, race hard.
Right.
Okay.
So we pass our time.
Yeah. Let's see. Do I
Yeah,
guess I
wait.
can't try and make money. It's too short of a time period. Poop. Oh, well.
There's not really a lot of time to do so.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm just gonna eat a lot of meat, and then I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay.
Well, we're
Is
gonna need a
everybody,
party member.
Is everybody going to bed and just passing the next day?
Yeah.
That's good, Steve. That's good.
Yep.
Thanks, Steve.
And of course, here's your medicine.
Yes.
How many more of those do we have now?
3.
Okay, so I mean, hopefully.
If it gets desperate, we could just start knocking her out.
What?
What?
That doesn't sound very healthy. Like, think of the concussion.
It's gotta be a lot more healthy than going insane.
I mean, I guess, but like, I mean, if you're hitting their head a lot, then like, don't you think that permanent brain damage would also be bad?
No, just
Like-
lay
It's
on
okay.
hands afterwards. It'll be fine.
We already know that method is not effective. We know that because of the individual who had the pendant.
The knocking out? Did he right about that?
We found the wounds.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's true. Also, lay on hands doesn't heal brain damage.
How do you know?
How do you know?
Because I have lay on hands.
And what does it say?
What does what
Huh?
say? My
How-
God?
And what is it? Yeah. What does
I'm going to
your
bed.
God say that it can do?
It heals
It heals what?
everything.
Everything?
Yeah,
Every single thing.
pretty much.
I don't think your God has jurisdiction to heal every single thing.
Well, you ain't can't kill it.
No, I'm
Good
not.
night. Shut the door.
He's just mad because I know more about medicine than he does. Anyway, I'm asleep.
All right. If no one has anything, you wake up the next morning, reasonably refreshed, and you're ready to get out there for the day.
Alright, time to get on a boat. I'm on a boat! I have 63 gold left to my name. Which is
Uno, dos.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream.
Meanwhile, in reality, it's actually heavy rapids.
Right to a dream.
row, row, row your boat gently down the. Oh my god, we're turning over!
How many days does it take us to get there? Thank you.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
Actually, hang on. 1, 2. It's weird because it's halfway through.
Right.
1. End of the 4th day.
Uh-oh.
Wait, no, hang on. No, that's horse speed.
Yeah, what's boat speed? Small river boat speed.
Third day. End of the 3rd day.
All right. So, into the 3rd day means that we still have the last stupor
Yep.
poison until we go to bed.
We got
Oh.
one
And
day,
we use 2 rations.
Yeah.
one day to find a cure.
Oh, wait, whoops.
Yeah, but as things are going on, Kara starts singing along with the music.
That makes sense.
All right. And for a few days, the music continues on. There's a few weird moments where the boat, the owner of the boat is like, "What the fuck?" But you all get by, and you all pull into the docks of New Stettin. And by this point, the boat owner is very irritated by the music and is very happy to see you all leaving.
Thank you. Sorry about the music.
Alright, and you are standing on the docks. At the end of the docks, there is a small gnome with a clipboard that the boatmaster goes over to and starts talking to.
Alright. Well, let's find, I guess, a magic shop? Yeah? Right?
Like we need cleric.
Well, we can get a cleric to do something about it, but I'm pretty sure. I mean, we could definitely try, but they might just give us the same advice as the other clerics did. I don't know. Though, we could always just buy a tongue if we, probably don't.
If we buy a tongue, we gotta go all the way back though. Cars don't got that
Yeah.
much time.
No, but that's why I'm thinking we find a remove cursed scroll first, right? Or, and then Asa can
I cannot.
I'll look
You
for a
can't?
cleric.
with a
I can't-
scroll?
I can't use remove curse. It's not
Oh, can I?
within my capabilities currently.
Remove Curse as a spell is on the Divine and Occult spell list.
Damn it.
It's also 4th level.
Yes, though if you have a scroll, you can cast it from
Yeah.
a higher spell level.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's why
but
I was like,
but then I have to do a roll, don't I?
Yeah, you use your stats for it, but you use the scroll to cast something beyond your normal level limit.
Right.
So you'd be counteracting it with your own modifier.
Mm.
Do that?
you are.
Do you have the Divine Spellcasting feature?
I don't know.
I mean, I have a cold spellcasting, so I guess I could.
Basically, can you cast first level Divine spells?
I don't think so. Unless Lay on Hands
Then no.
casts one technically.
It does not.
I'm primal, so like.
Let's just find a cleric, see what their opinion is first. Then we can go from there.
Okay.
Alright, are you looking for any in particular? Are you looking for any church in particular? Or are you just running around, cleric, looking for a cleric?
Caden
No.
Killing.
I mean, you can do that. I was thinking more. I mean, this item was a
I would think either Shaylin or Pharasma.
Shaylin, yeah. So I'd be wondering if there's a church to Shaylin like there was before.
We saw there's a big temple to Nethys here, isn't there?
I think so.
There's a big temple to Iamade here.
Oh, Iamade. Okay, not
Amade.
Nethys.
What's the
There's and the largest temple is to Gorum.
the Gore
Sorry,
Temple?
continue.
No, that's what I was asking. It's the stone something. It's like a giant.
Our Lord in Iron.
Yeah, it's just a giant like metal building or stone or something.
Yeah.
It's very large and gray and looks intimidating as fuck.
Yeah, it's called the Bulwark of Gorum. Then there's the House of the Gauntlet, which is the city's temple to Iamade.
Definitely.
The other temples are going to be smaller than those. Those are the two predominant ones.
Definitely not weird to have a massive temple to Gorham in your country's capital.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder who brought that in.
Sure.
Yeah,
I don't
weird.
wanna talk about that. We go looking for clerics.
Yeah. I guess. Yeah.
Temples.
We should try Iamade first,
Sure.
just because it's so big.
Yeah.
Okay, so Yamade instead of Gorum.
Yeah, I don't think any of us go to Gorham. Nobody's like, you know
This is
what?
like-
Maybe he has the answer here.
Just know that this was a critical choice. We've laid down something for 5 levels from now.
Yeah. If this was a game right now, a little text over her head would be like, Gorham will remember this.
The sun will come out tomorrow. At your bottom corner tomorrow.
At least she's whispering it.
Oh god.
There'll be sun.
I put on a chloroform mask on Kara. Just gonna nip this in the bud right now.
Interesting. So apparently Gorum's priests include clerics and druids.
Druids, I understand. I get that.
Hell yeah, primal magic.
Ooh, that's
Nature
cool.
magic.
So gods in Golarion are also often associated with certain animals. Gorum's favorite animal includes the rhinoceros, dinosaurs, and any war animals.
Hell yeah.
That's impressive.
Yes.
Or needs a chill. A bit too edgy.
Gorham knows what he's about.
Black blood, rhinos, and dinosaurs.
Red blood dinosaur! Okay.
Meanwhile, Iamade is lions, eagles, and migratory birds.
Lovely.
Goddamn right. America.
Oh, God.
Iomede's just a Statue of Liberty.
Wow.
Oh, here's a cool picture of Iamade.
That would explain the current state of New Stedman.
Yeah,
Would.
no.
All right, so you all go through town and you locate the House of the Gauntlet, Iamade's central temple here in New Stettin. When you enter to the front of the place, there is a sort of like entry area and a few battle areas where people can train and whatnot. There are ongoing practices and the like. There's also an ongoing service since it is an evening time. Since it is evening time, but not yet dusk. Or sorry, but not yet nighttime.
Okay.
So
So
they're
yeah,
like a
you're
bunch of
standing in
people.
the middle of this hall. So yeah, there's a bunch of people like over by an altar in pews and whatnot doing standard worship. There are other little areas of this big open hall that have training areas where people are dueling and fighting on training dummies, testing themselves out and whatnot.
Okay.
Let's get down to business.
To
Your
defeat.
worship, Gorum.
We're not in
Wrong temple.
We're not in the temple. Is there anyone who looks fairly in charge but not giving a sermon of any kind? Or...
Charge, but not giving a sermon.
That, doesn't look busy, at the moment, or can be interrupted or something like that.
Yeah, I would say towards the back of the pews, you see that there is what appears to be a slightly older-looking knight type fellow. They're wearing lighter armor, still chainmail and whatnot, but not as heavy of stuff as you would normally imagine a wartime person. Seems to be something of like ritual clothing.
I'm so sorry. Can I talk to you?
What? Whoa! What?
Sorry.
Oh hey.
I was hoping it didn't disturb you. I was wondering if anyone here knows how to get rid of curses.
How to get rid of curses? Well, yeah, I suppose so. Why? What do you need to get rid of?
One of our friends is cursed with really, really annoying music that keeps getting louder and louder every day it goes on.
Let me get rid of this. I hold car in front, who's probably singing some weird pop song.
Hot and you're cold, you're yes then you're no. Something terrible like that.
Well, I'm just a girl cursed by some magic.
Yeah. We have
Beat
the
snapping
item.
along.
We have the item. Well, no, we don't have the item. But
We do have the item.
Yeah, we went back.
oh, we do. Okay.
Yeah, we have it.
Okay. And yeah, we're just trying to help our friend not die from sleep exhaustion.
Well, curse can usually be destroyed with some. I wouldn't call it simple magic, but
We know what we need in order to at least have a ritual to break the curse, but we're hoping maybe that somebody here has some kind of spell to actually just get rid of it.
oh yeah, I mean that's what I was saying. There's a fairly simple way of doing it. It's not an easy. It's not a light amount of power, but it can be done.
Okay.
But it would help to know more about the stipulations of the curse and all that. So
We
let
found
me see
a...
the the amulet.
Cora will go into explaining what she knows about the amulet, and she says, "Don't touch it. Don't do it at all." basically repeats the things that she heard from the priest of Shalon, and names the amulet, and basically says what it does.
So some shown specific. You'd probably be better off with one of their people, but it could still be done. Probably account for it being slightly stronger than normal. Probably looking at a 6 rank cast.
How much did that cost?
Try it. Yeah.
He was thinking for a moment, trying to his head in the air. Let's see, 6th level, material components, all that stuff. Put it all together. Looking at about 200 gold.
All right. Well,
Now we can try with a much more affordable one. The cheap ones that you can normally get is gonna run you. Hang on, what level is remove curse?
I think it's like
The cheaper ones are gonna run you like 70 gold for everything, but
well,
there's less guarantee that it's gonna work that way.
we
okay,
appreciate
we have
the
308 gold collectively.
we appreciate the the offer or whatnot, but we still have a few places we need to visit.
Sorry, what did you say?
We still have a few places we need to visit, people we need to talk to and whatnot, but we'll come back to you if we decide on your services.
Yeah, all right. Gives you all way.
Can we have the item back?
Oh yeah, I mean it's right there.
Yeah.
He didn't touch it.
Well, okay, I just want to make sure. I wanted to make sure that he wasn't
It's-
Yeah,
keeping
Kara's holding on to it. Kara's holding on to it.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah, it's in the box, I guess.
it. I think we should go to Shaylin's temple. Come
I
on.
guess we go to other clerics, I guess, right?
All right. You head on over to a small temple of Shellen that exists here in New Stedfin. It's not nearly as small as in Brunderton, but you're looking at something like a small art school. Maybe a few dozen students.
Aww. I like a small art school. Can I?
Yeah. Sure. Core retires from adventuring and just goes to the art school.
Yep, that's what I do. Yep, that's it. That's the end of my character. Bye, everyone!
Hey, where's y'all's leader?
Oh, hi there.
Hi.
Hi.
Well, that's a really cool getup you got.
But me?
Yeah, you.
Wait, it's armor. I appreciate it.
Well, yeah, it looks really neat.
Thank
They
you.
might ask you to.
Like the head is disproportionately sizable, but it really fits. You know what I mean?
It's more like a style thing. It's snug. It just looks
Oh,
a
yeah,
bit
it works.
big. Yeah, no, I'm pretty
Especially with the bigger bracers. You know,
Right.
it all comes together really well.
Exactly. I thought it was intimidating. I liked it.
They might ask you to be the subject of their figure drawing.
Our friend's dying. We got some shit we need to do.
Yeah.
Oh no, what's happening to your friend?
Well, it's this, and I point back to the car.
Oh, is that what that music is?
Yeah,
Do you believe in love?
After love. After love.
it's been going
I can
on.
feel something.
It's been going on for a while. We found a dead man. He had a box, and it had a little necklace stock thing in it. It had Shaylins on it and all that, but it was
Well,
she ended up touching it, and then music gets to her head, and it was small at first, but it kept getting bigger. Now we hear a little bit, and she can't really sleep anymore. And it's a whole thing. So we were hoping you could fix it.
She can't even hear us in casual conversation.
I can't even hear them in casual conversation.
Yeah, yep, you got it. Sorry.
Shh.
Yes,
There are
right.
people working here.
Sorry, we need to keep writing to her instead, and we keep forgetting that.
I mimicked to Kara to open the box to show the necklace.
Alright, I show him the necklace.
Careful.
Oh, that thing is cursed.
Yeah. When she
Yeah.
touched
Oh,
it,
yeah.
she just put it on. She couldn't really get it off. It was a whole thing.
Yeah, I've
we-
read about
we-
those.
We got some advice from another temple in a different town,
and we technically do understand what material components that are required for a ritual. But we heard some quotes from other people about getting rid of this. But
Say 200 gold at
Well-
Iomedes temple. Give it Iomedes, is that right? You know?
Did I say 200 for them?
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
for the 6th level at Iomedes.
Huh, I said that wrong. It was 300.
Oh,
Oh, great. Okay.
I
Maybe-
still
They
I
were
think they're
giving us a
undercutting
deal.
me. I think they're lying, honestly.
Yeah,
It's-
6th level scroll, 300 gold.
It's them hidden charges that get you. And you know how Iomedeans act there. I think they're trying to pull the rug from under us.
Maybe we could do a job for 300 gold.
Well, yeah, but basically what it comes down to is that you can deal with the curse in one of two ways. Either you can brute force it. With that, you're probably going to want to remove curse scroll,
Mhm.
or something like that. Will probably run you 70 gold for a regular one, but if you spend more for a higher, more expensive cast, it'll probably have greater chances of success.
What if
And
we
then there's a
find-
ritual that has been passed around by people of Shellen,
Oh.
priests of Shellen, but it requires the aforementioned difficult to find components that I'm sure you already know about.
Right.
The gibbering tongue, the tongue of a gibbering.
They nod as you say it.
You think we can find that in here in time?
Is there anybody who sells like monster parts like that?
Well, there used to be a dispensary that came out of Brunderton a few months ago, about a year ago, but honestly, we stopped receiving deliveries from them. It's been harder and harder to get those material components.
I can tell you why.
Oh, why?
Well, their mine has been kind of occupied.
Oh, well, this wouldn't be mine stuff. You know, things like monster tongues and all that.
Yeah.
They would have come from
and-
somewhere else. We just know that traders would always come back from Brunderton with a decent supply of exotic monster parts from the area.
Well,
Interesting.
I mean, I know there were places where you could go and find them, but I mean, it's not like we have more potions to help Kara. We need to get rid of this.
But yeah, we're gonna hope to work with them and get that done. I just need the tongue thing.
Well, yeah, but the curse scroll that's going to make sure to get rid of it is 300 gold.
Do we have that much?
Yeah, we'll only have 8 gold left.
Where do we have 300 gold from?
It says total wealth 308 gold across everybody, but I don't know.
How do you
where
see
that
that?
came from
Where are you seeing it?
on my character sheet.
So that's your character. The sum total of all wealth for your character, including item values, is
Oh.
308.
Well,
Your coinage is 63.
Okay, wait a minute. We also have a box full of shit that we can sell.
You do have a box full of valuables that you can sell.
Yes. So we should probably go parse that off and then get that money and then get the curse scroll to lift this shit off. Y'all remember that we literally took a box of valuables from the guy who hung himself, right?
Who has the box?
I
Quinn.
believe
Quinn.
Quinn does, yeah.
Did he tell us about the box?
Yes.
I don't know.
I
Car
I
knows
don't-
remember.
about
he
the
didn't-
box, so yeah.
Yeah, he didn't
Yeah.
tell me about it.
Oh. I think meat
Quick
was
beer me while
drinking
you
during the
work
whole
The last
situation, so
time
I don't know if I know.
when we were together last, we did talk about it in character.
Yeah.
So we do have knowledge of it. I do remember that.
Yeah, like my buddy Lalo says, there is a big pit of gold just sitting a little bit south of the city.
That's true. Yeah, we just have to kill the drakes again.
No, not the drakes. The one we just
Huh?
walked past. The pit of gold.
There was a pit of gold?
There was a
Yeah, you weren't
giant
there for
pit
that.
of gold. Oh, that's right. You weren't there. Yeah, forgot about you.
No.
Were there. There was a giant pit of gold out in the forest. We just gotta go back and grab it.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's always the ritual too. If you guys just go looking for the tongue.
Well, that's
Mhm.
the problem, is it sounds like even if we go search for the monster part in New Stefan, they're probably not going to have any, and that means we'd have to travel back to the place we just came from to get the tongue in order to get rid of your curse, in which we will have no more potions to give you.
Well, we
And
don't know that it doesn't have the tongue here. They just said it's
you
hard to
don't,
find.
but I am presuming that's probably the case, considering they said they literally got their supply from Brunderton.
That was one, and this is a capital city of a country. We can look.
It's not a capital, it's New Stedford.
It's the capital of Brevoy.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought it was different. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
No, this is where the throne is and all that. This is the capital of Brevoy.
Yeah, I mean, we can find out, but considering that is the descriptor that I got from Sess, I'm not having high hopes that we might find one, but we can certainly try. I'm not saying don't find one, but like, you know.
No, Lala, we're not going to make a deal with the fox people outside of town.
Totally innocent. He's just
No.
standing there. He's willing to help.
Not happening.
It is in his name that he's innocent.
It did. It said he was innocent.
So it's hard to argue.
Super innocent. Well, I guess, yeah, we can just go look around and see if we can get a tongue. Who would sell monster parts like that? Like a magical component store? Or like a hunter? Or like...
A magical component shop would usually have them. Hunters would usually have more mundane items, and they pawn the like weird stuff off to the magic folk because they're the ones who deal with that type of crap.
Right.
That said, you did just hear that one of the big suppliers in the area from Brunderton is no longer selling.
Yes, which is exactly what I
I
explained.
know what you're saying, but I'm saying there's a chance. This is the capital city. That was one big supplier. It just may be a marker.
Yes.
We can.
I'm
look
just
up
putting
this-
it out there that that's a thing there.
Right. It'd be silly not to look for it, at least. Say we have a whole
Totally
day.
fine. Yep.
Alright, well, I guess we'll try and find someone.
Well, we can go through the city looking for different shops and asking people on the way if they know of magical components around here.
Yeah, or magical component shops or something like that, yeah.
All right, go ahead and give me a diplomacy to see if you can find a good shop.
Right.
Okay. Secret or open?
It can be open.
Wow, I didn't suck at rolling.
All right. Meat and Cora go off into town and start looking for one of these magic shops, someplace that might sell some stuff. Meat gets a bit sidetracked looking at all these other things and getting pulled into people's stories about other cool shops. But Cora stays focused and is able to locate a shop in town. 1 second. All right, you find the shop. It's called Belcher's Butcherings.
Cool. Hello?
Greetings, that was a very long hello.
I kind of do that. Hi.
You see a fairly tall dwarf, short human. You're not bulky elf. You're not really sure exactly what they are. They got a thick mane of hair, fairly lean-looking features. Yet they are fairly stocky in general build. They greet you with a friendly smile. as you head inside.
Do you happen to have any good monster parts?
Sure do. What are you looking for?
Do you happen to have the tongue of a gibbering? Oh my god, what is the last name of that?
A gibbering mouther. I know what you mean.
Yeah, gibbering mouther.
Yeah, I've got one in stock still.
You do?
I do. Unfortunately, it's a bit on the expensive side at the moment.
Oh. How much?
Well, normally these things would run you about 30, 40 gold, but due to the lack of shipments and everything that we've been getting from down south and over this way, the price is now up to 45.
Okay. Well, guys, that's the best offer we've gotten.
I think it's just you there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember when we had money? Yeah, me too.
Did they say anything about charging us for doing the ritual?
No. They just needed the components.
Fine. Good.
And I mean, we discussed that at length, and they didn't say anything about a fee for that, right?
They did not mention a fee for it.
Yeah. I mean, I think I remember asking about whether or not that was. Oh well, whatever.
Should I get it for you?
Yeah, that'd be great.
All right. He goes into the back room. You hear some footsteps. It sounds like they're going rather far away until you all can't hear anything anymore. About 5 minutes later, he comes back out, and as the door opens, you hear something roaring on the other side, yelping in pain. The door shuts, and it gets immediately quiet again.
Yeah, real fresh for you.
He walks out. He has a box in his hands. He walks over and sets it down. He opens it up, and inside you see a chilled, big old tongue. The box itself seems to be giving off a cold magical effect within.
Can I check and see if it's like authentic?
Go ahead and roll me nature or medicine, your choice.
Ooh, I'll do medicine. Hell yeah, 26.
All right, taking a good moment to examine over the thing, you know for sure that it is an authentic tongue.
But
It is not a fake tongue in any way. So that's the medicine side. You are able to confirm
okay.
that it is literally a tongue. It's not some other body part. It's not passing off something else. You can now do a nature if you want to confirm if it's a... Actually, no, it'd be occultism for a gibbering
Really?
mouther. Yeah.
Oh, fuck, I have 0 on that.
Sir, this tongue is 5 fingers taped together.
Sir, this isn't slow.
It looks like it probably is, right? Yeah.
So.
I know 5 fingers taped together. I know what that is, and we should leave this city, this state, this country.
This world, actually. Well, I mean, if other people want to give it a look, I won't say no.
I'm pretty sure you're the only one there.
What do you mean I'm the only one? I thought people were here with me.
I
walking
broke off
around.
because I got distracted by a different ship.
You sure did.
All right, here. So I'll say Kara's with you, and she'll look at it.
Car looks in the box. Yep, that's a tongue. No, Car, we're already past it.
Oh god.
All right.
Yeah,
I'll figure out it.
that's yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Um,
Oh my god!
That's bear 16.
we're doing. I thought.
Hmm.
I thought.
About what? Sorry, that
knowledge
sounded really accusatory.
Well, yeah. I thought we were doing. Nope. It's okay. It's fine. Yeah. I'll probably have gone with them just to literally perform this service of determining whether or not something is real. But
More people appear out of Schrodinger's background.
Yeah.
who are
Yeah,
there and not there
The
simultaneously.
camera
but neither.
pans out more and we're there.
Yeah, a little bit more.
Asa was
when we
was
get
contemplating-
Core saying it's a tongue, it's like,
Yeah.
alright, well,
Camera zooms out. Kara comes over. Yeah, that's a tongue. Zooms out
Alright.
further.
Another one.
Asa.
all of us doing.
Yeah, that's a
terrible work.
tongue.
That's a cool
18? Is
Terrible.
18 enough?
I don't think 18's enough.
You can't be sure.
Great.
Go.
Well,
How much
this
was
is
it?
Cheap. 45 gold.
I mean, it's either that or 300, so... Or it doesn't work and we still have to pay it for 300.
How much is it?
It's 45 gold.
Alright, she'll give the guy 45 gold.
All right, he keeps the box open. He gestures you to take the tongue.
Okay. I hope. Not that I want to doubt or anything. We just have to make sure it works, because we need to get rid of a curse. Okay.
Don't you worry, it'll work just fine for any magical spells that require a gibbering mouther's tongue. I have made sure that it fits all the standards of being a gibbering mouther.
Okay. Question mark?
Alright.
I mean, it's from a gibbering mouther, right? Like, the creature you have
Absolutely.
back there is a.
Insight
Oh no,
check.
that wasn't a gibbering mouther back there. No. Who'd be
Oh,
silly
the-
enough to have one in town? That'd be crazy.
Right. Because they
The-
drive people insane. But it was just holding on to a gibbering mouther tongue for you.
Oh no, it's just, things, you go down there and things make noise and whatnot. I had it in this box the whole time. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, I guess if you keep a menagerie, it can get a little feisty and stuff. Yeah.
You're all like,
Exactly. Not that I have a menagerie, but I'm just saying, like, noises happen when you go and you ruffle stuff up.
y'all smell that? Cess is tempting a side quest. I can smell it brewing. There's something behind that door.
Oh, there's a lot of things behind that door. None that we need to deal with.
Nope.
Well, don't you
Alright,
smell that sweet
let's-
aroma?
Let's do the ritual.
Yeah, let's just try this ritual and pray to God it works,
Uh,
because whoever decided to put a curse item in as a side venture, I'm gonna fucking choke you.
Outside the shop, Meat's talking to a street vendor. He's like, "So you can dig, sweep, and it has a light on this shovel? That's amazing. I'll pay it double."
Me, no, stop.
What? No, that's all right. Meet you back there.
No. Let us continue. I want to see how far it goes.
No. Don't you like? Never mind. Hey, meat, we got a tongue. Let's go.
Yeah, I come.
Why were you distracted by a shovel? It's a shovel. Did you want a shovel?
Are you
It's
guys
not
talking
just
about
a
how
shovel. This is the future of shoveling.
Okay.
Damn right it is. You
maybe-
believe in that dream, sir.
Alright,
We
we'll
go
go
back
back
to
to the Temple of Shalem.
All right, you head back to the Temple of Shalem. You speak with the priest, and they're able to get started on the ritual. They say it's just going to take a couple hours, and then everything will be done.
Okay.
Right back,
And yeah,
While they're doing that, I'm gonna join the other followers in figure drawing. It's something to do. God,
absolutely.
had to be mom today.
All right. What do y'all do during the few hours that Kara is locked up in this ritual?
Yeah, I'm drawn. I don't know about you guys, but I need stress. I need a stress-free coloring environment. Thank you.
I'm gonna find out if there's a boat back.
Good idea.
Go ahead and roll me a diplomacy.
Well, wish you hadn't said that.
Oops. Warlock not good at diplomacy?
Fighter.
Was
There
it
are no
Warlock?
warlocks in Pathfinder. Otherwise, it would have been warlock. You are right.
Yeah.
All right, you go looking around, asking people, and no
Oh,
one's heard
shit.
of anybody going out that way, and nobody seems like they want to go out that way.
Yep. Yep. Sounds about right.
What if we forge an expedition?
That's one money.
I don't know.
What-
What if we? I don't know.
What's Asa do?
I'm gonna go to the magic shops and longingly, like a kid outside of a pet shop, look at all the magical items.
It's the friggin' beginning of Willy Wonka at the Chocolate Factory, where Charlie's just going through town looking in the windows at all the candy.
Yep, that's me.
He sees another spellcaster there, flicking a wand happily.
Mhm.
Aw.
Asa's just
Yep,
like
little sparks come out. I'm like, ah.
face smudge on the glass.
The original film.
Yeah, there's
It
just
shows the
when your breath
beginning
is coming on, it's all cloudy.
Yeah.
Candy making.
I get off all windows. Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry, I'm poor and I do not have any money.
You're like 200. What are you doing? Fogging up my glass. Just no better.
I literally take care of children.
Meat will go out to a bar and will pay for a round for the bar.
You will? You have money?
I do.
You have money to pay for a round for the entire bar?
Should.
How big a
Damn.
bar are you going to?
Not massive. Just,
Maybe small, medium, large.
we'll say medium.
All right, there's about 15 people in there, so 1 gold, 5 silver.
Perfect. Pay it.
Everybody cheers you, and everyone has a good time. A few hours later, during which Kara, you have been in a soundproof room. You have earmuffs over top of your ears, and they are conducting a ritual on you, drawing a circle around you. They end up what's it called, dissecting the tongue, and using it to draw the circle. And in the end, some magic flows into you, and you can hear, slowly but surely, the music deafening until it falls away and becomes nothing.
Oh, thank God that was an ordeal.
Oh my gosh. It's gone. I even
Okay, well, thank you all for that help.
More than happy to help. Yeah, there was something a little bit odd about that tongue, but it seems to have done the trick.
What was odd about it?
What was odd about it?
It just didn't seem like it was exactly right. Like the coloration of the blood was strange. The formation of the inside of the tongue was different. And I mean, I've only ever seen one of these before, so maybe they're just different from person to person, from mouther to mouther. But I don't know. It didn't look anything like what I studied in the books.
I mean, like, would it have worked if the tongue wasn't right?
Well, I mean, it did work, right? So it was probably good. Yeah.
Okay, hopefully it was just old. Maybe.
I won't keep this necklace.
I think I'm gonna hang on to it and we can store it somewhere.
Do you? I figured
Unless the clerics of Shaolin really want it.
that's what I was figuring. If we want to make sure it was
Oh.
like
It's
safe
not
away from
really-
other people.
it's-
Hold on.
It's
If we want to make sure it's safe away from other people, then we can give it to the priest and all that.
Did you all want this?
It's not really an artifact of Shaolin, so I don't think they really want it.
But it is something that was created to seduce people and hurt them through Shellen's normal means. So they do offer to take it off your hands and contain it, because the item is still cursed, and you will be cursed if you touch it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's leave it here then.
All right.
I don't want anybody dealing with that again. Are your ears okay?
Well, I don't have ears, but yeah, I'm fine.
You have ear holes.
Yeah, I know I have ear holes, but like I don't have like traditional ears like you guys have ears.
I don't have traditional ears either.
Oh, are those like I guess they're fins then?
I have ear holes just like you.
All right. Well, you have stuff on that's framing your face. I just don't have that.
Yeah. But either way, I mean, I like your. Can you hear okay? Is there like?
Yeah, I can hear fine. Like it's fine. It doesn't feel like anything. It doesn't feel like any lasting damage or anything. It was just it was a thing, and now it's over. And now we can move on and get to doing what we need to do.
Thank
Alright.
goodness. The curse will return and curse.
So anyway, we gotta get back to Brunderton.
Brunderton.
That's it, Brunderton.
Brenderton.
Quinn, did you find a boat?
No. Nobody is going back that way.
Well, shit.
All right. Well, how about we get some rest for tonight, and we'll try and hoof it in the morning.
Alright.
Let's not go on that path where the skeleton was. Again, I don't want to find out if there's any more flesh-eating mites.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have the cart this time, so
Yeah, that's true.
Before the night's over, I'll go try to look for a boat as well. See, just one more try.
Diplomacy. Diplomacy.
Yep, roll me a diplomacy.
check!
Okay.
Can I help? I can help you.
How's helping work in this?
I think it gives you it's not advantage, it's something else.
It's the
right?
aid action.
Yeah.
What does that give?
I think it gives you like a +1 to your stuff.
It means that Core would make a check, DC 20 or adjusted by the difficulty. I assign it based on that.
Mhm.
If Core succeeds, you get a +1. If Core critically succeeds, I believe you get a +2. And if Core critically fails, you get a -1.
Yeah, and if I fail, it just doesn't work.
What's your diplomacy?
+4.
Versus a DC 20.
Yeah. You can accept it or not. That's completely up to you.
No, that's alright. I'll just roll a flat.
Okay. Alright.
I'll go looking around for boat masters.
Yours is better than mine, I know, but
Let's see. 19?
Not bad. You go asking around. You find that no merchant ships are heading that way, but fishing ships often head that way. So you may be able to find some if you go talking to the local fishermen. That redirects you, and you go to find some of the local fishermen, only to find that they're already out for the evening, doing some night fishing.
oh, but we
You'll
can
have to
ask
return
them
in the morning.
Alright,
in the morning. Okay.
Uh,
Alright, we'll
cool.
ask 'em.
I'll go back to the inn.
All right, you head back to the inn. Give me 1 second. What day is it? Okay, you get back to the inn. The sun is pretty much set by this point, and you all are together and can just sleep if you want to or chat.
So what did I miss? Because I missed like everything.
Not a ton, honestly. You missed, basically, we got to Brunderton. The mine is having some issues there, which is why traveling there is kind of hard, because nobody wants to go there, because trade is kind of at a standstill. We went into the mine and we investigated that, and we decided that we gotta wait because there's some stuff going on in it. We might need to go to the wizard's tower. And then we were like, okay, there's stuff we gotta do here. Bakara's cursed, and because you're cursed, we didn't want you to be miserable, and also we didn't want you to die. So we got passage all the way back here to New Stedfin to get that lifted off. And now we're back where we originally were, where we're going to go back to Brunderton, and then do the things that we said we were actually gonna do.
There were a lot of details missing on that.
Yes, but that was the basic overview.
Yeah, I was
More-
here for the basic overview for the most part, but yeah.
But yeah,
So-
we're gonna go back, and we're gonna get some stuff from the Wizard's Tower. Hopefully, there's been some weird stuff that's been happening, apparently, around the Wizard's Tower and also in the mine, and so yeah, there's some stuff that we're gonna have to look at.
So, more important details. The mine is filled with some sort of monster or monsters caused by the fact that no wizard has been checking on whatever is important in there and doing whatever they need to do. As for the wizard's tower, somebody broke in. Well, a group of people broke in. They tried to take some stuff. No idea if they were successful or not, but they're all dead because they broke into the tower. The villagers believe that something most likely came out of it because when they got there, the door was open.
One
Okay.
clarifying note: everybody but one died. The last fled and is presumed dead.
Yeah, we ran into that guy. Cause, yeah.
Theoretically.
No, I think we totally did.
The guy who was smoking, who looked like disheveled.
He was emaciated, and all the other people who were there weren't able to heal normally, and they were also looked like they were starving, or that they were drained of life, kind of. And you know, that other guy kind of matched that description pretty well. So
Alright,
that's my guess.
we've lost a lot of time. Let's try to make up what we can.
Yeah.
I agree.
Nobody go touching random things anymore that are in our box.
Alright, well, let's go sleep and tomorrow we can go see if we can get a fishing boat. Might have to work as fishers on the way, but you know what? That's easy enough.
I'm really good at doing that. I just go in the water and do it, but
Yeah, I don't think that's the kind of fishing they do.
oh, they do the net fishing? I
Yeah.
guess? Oh,
Probably.
okay. Well, I can still help.
Yeah, I'm sure you can, Cor. Alright, I am beat. I haven't slept well this last few weeks, it feels like. So I'm gonna go to bed. I will see you guys in the morning.
See you. Have a good sleep.
Yep.
It's nice to have you back, Kara.
Thank you, it's nice to be back. Kara goes up to her room. Fuck me. And she's gonna just crawl in bed.
Yeah.
And for once, she doesn't go to sleep with a lullaby playing.
Thank God.
That means we have one of those sleep potions left.
We can drug someone else, I'm sure. We can, you know, just in case. Who knows? Oh wait, no, we ran out, didn't we? Or do we have one left?
I have one potion left.
Okay.
All right. In the middle of the night, everybody roll me a perception check.
Okay. Private.
Secret?
It can be open.
Nope.
Oh, well, too late.
I'll take my secret roll.
I'm a sight.
Meat is passed the fuck out.
I'm dreaming of that shovel.
Asa is passed the fuck out.
Yeah.
Quinn is passed the fuck out.
Uh-oh.
But Core and Kara. Yeah, this should be an easier difficulty. Meat is the only one who's passed the fuck out for this one. But everybody else is suddenly awoken in the middle of the night to the sound of an explosion.
Oh no.
It is distant, but most definitely, audible to you.
Oh wow!
Look out the window.
Some big things happening in the city that none of our characters have any sort of ties to. Hey, fucking awesome,
you.
man!
You
Um,
know.
I am going to step outside and look around.
Yeah.
I'll
I'll go with
follow.
Quinn, actually.
You step outside looking around. You see that there are other people who also stepped outside and are trying to figure out what the heck's going on. There are a number of guards that are quickly rushing towards the central keep of the city, where the royal family normally live. However, it is very dark out and it's difficult to see anything to know what exactly happened. Just that something is drawing the guards to the city keep.
Another.
Well, it's gonna be one of those days.
The Ruby Fortress, that's it.
Do you think we should get ourselves involved right now, or just wait until later when we're just inevitably embroiled in it?
No, I think we should not get involved at all at the moment,
Hmm.
or maybe ever. Honestly, this is not our problem. We have our own problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting ourselves involved is just gonna make us look like suspects.
Really?
Hey,
Good.
We were
You're-
like not even here when they assassinated the guy. So
Look, we don't even know what's going on. It could be something. It could be nothing.
yeah. I don't know. I usually don't like running toward explosions.
well then don't. Let's go back inside.
Yeah.
Quinn walks inside.
Though, put on your armor just in case for the next hour. If there is something going on that spreads out, I want to be prepared.
Yeah, sure.
Quinn goes and wakes up Meat just in case.
What?
A massive explosion just occurred and you slept through it. That's impressive.
I thought it was a shovel hitting the ground and it echoed through the city. It was amazing. Wait, explosion? What's happening? What are we doing?
We're doing nothing. Gear up just in case. We have,
All right.
but we are not getting involved if we have the option.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I gotta get back to the cave and all that.
The meat proceeds to slowly and while half asleep try to put on full plate armor.
It's like half clinging, half clamped. There's pieces just in wrong places.
I mean, if you
He's
try,
got the kneecaps are on his shoulders.
you try like putting on pants half asleep. Imagine full plate armor.
Pretty sure I flopped over on my ass. I'm trying to get pants on at like 3 a.m. once. It was great.
Yeah, Kara's just gonna be sitting out on the windowsill, just watching the streets.
Yeah, I was just gonna stay downstairs and outside because do elves have trance in Pathfinder where they're only asleep for like a few hours, but obviously they need 8 hours of downtime, but
I have no idea.
Let's
You only
look at
need-
the elf ancestry and see. I'm thinking probably not, because the whole trance thing is because they have that like spiritual divine connection, and in Golarion that's not a thing. They're just aliens.
let's see.
Yeah, I don't
Elf.
remember reading it in Elf or any of the ancestries related to that, but
On their ancestry page, nothing comes up from searching sleep or elf, or sorry, sleep or trance. So I believe they have standard sleeping mechanics in this.
Okay, all right. Then I'll just stay up for a little bit to see if anything comes our way before going back to go to sleep.
All right, and it most certainly does, because about 10 minutes later, another explosion, and this time with Asa outside, you're able to see the side of the Ruby Palace burst outwards, chunk of stone
Oh, God.
going flying across part of the city.
oh my god.
There's most definitely some commotion going on down there.
Fuck.
Well,
I'm gonna go be annoying. I'm gonna head down there.
thank
Asa, Asa, where are you going?
No, I didn't hear that.
you. Good.
Asa, the fuck? And she's gonna run downstairs.
All right, Asa disappears.
Well, now that they're going, I'm probably gonna follow because.
Stay here.
Why?
I'm just gonna get Asa.
Well, hope you don't get hurt. You sit down.
Quinn's just hanging
Okay, so
out.
Cord doesn't go.
Well, I mean, it's like I think she'd get Quinn and Meat because Asa went, and she doesn't know what to do. I think that's what they would do.
Okay. Quinn and Meat, there's a knock at your door as Cord goes to find you both.
Yeah, how is it? What?
Help!
What?
Asa went to go to the palace. I don't know what to do.
She'll be fine. Just sit
Carl
down.
went with her.
They'll be fine. Just it's fine. We got a boat to catch at the border. Just sit here.
What if they don't come back?
Then they'll die.
Why
Wow.
would you say that?
What do you think's gonna happen if they don't?
Mean!
Go
I
back to your
hate
room.
you!
Quinn is just kind of fucking dumbfounded. Just staring at the goblin, just like, what the fuck?
People are so hard when they can't enjoy a drink. You know, praise Katie.
You suck, Meat! I hate you!
Alright.
Let's
Let's
just wait. You want to go out there? Are you kidding me?
Nah,
Okay.
no, I don't.
But
What?
no, come on, quit. There's explosions. This
Yeah.
is flip. You usually be saying, "Oh, that ain't none of our damn business," and I would say, "Oh, but ventured on it. We got a boat to catch tomorrow. We gotta go over to the damn castle."
I've got 3 reasons.
What's that?
Reason number 1, there are not going to be any boats in the morning. Come on, we both know that.
Well, I got the fishing boat. Oh, there's explosions. Shit.
Reason number 2, there are employers, and we have to help to get paid.
Fuck. What's
What
3?
And the third reason is points at the baby dragon. If they don't come back, we're stuck with that.
All right, Cork, come on, get up. Let's go. He puts on his helmet and picks up his shit. Let's get go. Let's go. We gotta get going.
Yes.
The crowd's moving. We all start running out.
I am the best. I am the Quinn's motivation to do anything now to avoid me.
No, like Quinn has no problem interacting with you. It's
No.
if they don't come back, I'm stuck with a baby, and that's not happening. Nope,
No,
not happening.
no.
We're followers of the drunk god. We don't need the baby. We're
We
okay.
do not
We're-
need to be parents suddenly.
We're literally
1.5 men and a baby.
yeah, we're 1.5. We're clerics of like frat parties. Babies aren't our shit. We're good.
No. Even if those babies speak pretty okay common.
We all head out just like, I don't know, maybe 3 minutes after them.
Yeah.
All right, so Asa, you depart first. You hear that Kara, was telling you to come back and whatnot. Are you trying to prevent Kara from catching up in any way?
Deep think.
Oh man, who do I want to be today?
How narrow to be.
How
How-
narrow to be?
How much of an asshole
There's
do I need
is-
to be?
No.
today?
Like this is very simple. You don't have to be narrow at all. You have like a 35-foot movement speed base, don't you?
I have.
You can
this.
summon a horse.
yeah,
So-
the spell. Yeah, works that.
I can move like 110 feet around.
Wherever the hell you want.
Yes, that'll go well. Spam magic in the middle of town while explosions are going on.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
No.
everyone's focused somewhere else, not in the horse.
What did she do? Oh, it's just that she just walking real fast. It's a walk real fast spell. Oh, well.
Well, I think that's more of a BAMF type spell. You're moving super freaking fast.
Are there?
It's not a
Tomorrow.
teleport.
Tomorrow, guards come around. Yeah, I saw this one person. They're running really quickly through town.
You're just a really, really strenuous running regiment. Okay, I'm just so good at it.
Is there crowds with Asa? Like
Crowds with Asa? No, it gets a little bit more crowded as you get into town, into the center of town area. But if you're not doing anything to avoid it, Kara, do you have any way of catching up?
No, if she's running off with warp step, then she's just be like this bitch, and just like turn around and go back to the inn.
I will.
It's clear that she can't catch her.
I will assess the situation and see if I'm not trying to outrun Kara as if like I don't want to be around Kara. I'm just trying to go see what is happening as quickly as possible. And so I don't want to be held back to like be like, please explain your actions. Okay, let me sit here and explain my actions. That's what I'm trying to avoid, not necessarily Kara. So I would look around, assess the general like vibe of the peoples and stuff, and ascertain whether or not fucking casting magic is gonna make people real upset. And if it is, then I'm not gonna cast magic. I'm just gonna walk. But yes, I do have. I think me and Kara both have 30 feet, right?
I have 25. I don't have 30 in the minute because I don't have fleet yet.
Well, then I'm beating your ass. I'm still walking faster.
So I would say that most people are on edge at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Explosions have just gone off in the middle of the night, so people are looking out for strange stuff to happen that's happening.
Then
so
I'm
somebody
not...
bolting through town, you do feel would seem sus to some degree.
Yeah. I'm not gonna be warp stepping through town then, because get out of here. Delicious temptation. I'll just be walking, but I walk very quickly, so. That's all. I'm not trying necessarily to avoid Kara. I'm trying to avoid a stop and explain yourself situation. If that makes sense.
You can stay just out of range. Stay in sight, but just out of range.
Is Kara yelling after me? Is it noisy?
Oh, I'm imagine it's fucking noisy, yeah.
It's quiet in the area that you are at first. I mean, there's people who are like talking to one another, like, "Did you see that? What's going on?" And periodically, heavy noises like guards come through. But it gets louder as you start getting towards the center of town and the Ruby Palace.
Yeah. How much of an effort is Kara making vocally?
She's trying to get to you, but you're just like a little bit faster than her, so she's just like, "Motherfucker!" And she's just shouting at you, just like, "What are you doing?"
Going when the explosions are happening.
Why?
Reasons.
Reasons?
Rebecca's my player.
Listen, there was explosions and everybody went, nah.
Listen, I'm with you. You know I'm with you. It's meat wooded. I'm very glad you're going.
Your inner bow is sticking out.
All right.
Amazing.
Kara. What's Kara gonna do? Can't catch her. She's not responding to in a way that's helpful.
If it just resolves with Asa staying ahead, it just resolves that way. Just giving you the chance.
Yeah. Fuck it. She's not Ace's babysitter. She's gonna go back to the inn.
All right. While you are heading back to the end, you eventually will run into Core Quinn, and Meat as they are heading after you all.
Hey. What's happening?
Ace is going to the explosions because of reasons.
Oh, so you don't know either.
No, she didn't care to bother explaining anything or do anything. She just went. So yeah, she's doing her own thing. So yeah.
Quinn, what do you think?
Well, we have one of our employers. Really, this is on her.
Yeah, honestly, she can do what she wants. And Shakara, let's just go back in the inn.
Probably gonna be best anyway. She's got magic and all that. If she gets into a situation,
She can take care of herself.
yeah, she can sneak out. It's probably better. All
I
right.
love how that's what you say. And you brought her to us, and she was completely delusional.
Man, she's been on a great recovery path. Yes, the progress has been astounding. Let's go back to bed. All right, I
You
know
don't
you're
anything
tired.
about it.
No, like I'm not going to bed just yet. Not until she comes back. We gotta
Yeah.
just be ready, okay? Like
I mean, it doesn't sound
I know,
like
I know you can't sleep in your armor and stuff, but just give it like an hour.
it doesn't sound like the explosions are stopping right now. So I think, yeah, you're right. At the very
Yeah, and I
least,
want to make
just-
sure that we're awake in case a big rock comes and falls on the inn.
I mean, the city could be under attack. Doesn't seem like
I
it,
know.
but you know, it could be.
Let's just wait this out at the inn.
It's
Come on, guys.
my fault that he isn't here anyway.
We go back to the inn.
What is that, Cord?
What? Oh.
You said something under your breath.
Nothing. We can go back.
I'll chase after her. I'm not armed. I don't have any weapons. No one's gonna treat me threateningly.
Are you sure?
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, I will not chase her, but I will follow and see if I can't eventually catch up.
He's got his weapon too if he needs to be able to call on it. He's the best to go after.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Worst case scenario, somebody will tell me to go back.
Okay. Don't do anything risky. Well, I don't suppose I don't have to tell you that. Yeah, if you can convince her to come back, let's get her back.
Yep. Will do.
All right, so Asa has a pretty good lead.
Yep.
With that lead, Asa, you head towards the explosions. You get somewhat close to the city center before you find that a defensive line has been set up. The guards have barricades. There are archers on those barricades. They are moving catapults into position. They are setting up ballistae on the rooftops of nearby buildings. Seems like they are setting up a defensive perimeter against the center of the city, at least from where you're looking at it.
Okay, I'm assuming there's a bunch of people gathered around.
There are people looking, however, there are guards keeping people a good 100 feet back from the defensive line.
Yeah. I'm gonna look at those people, try and assess somebody who looks like they are, maybe young-ish and excitable. God, it's middle of the night, but or older and one of those old-timey people who really like to tell you everybody's business. So excitable
A
teenager
church grandma.
or
Excitable
church grandma.
teenager.
Yep.
Church
I'm gonna look around
grandma.
for one of those people and go up to them and just
Oh, hi there,
be-
dearie.
Hey,
Knew
it's certainly a
Seth
lot
was
of
gonna
noise
go
for the
there.
end of the night, isn't it? What do you know what's going on?
Probably an attack of some sort. My friend said that her cousin works in the guard, and they said that something is really bad is going down right now. Apparently something's attacking.
You know, yeah, that it seems likely. It seems likely, but coming from inside the fortress, that's strange, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I mean, something would have had to have infiltrated the place. Ooh, maybe it's a coup from within. You know, my sister's friend has a grandson who said that there's a lot of discontent among the guard. You know, they really don't like a lot of the stuff that's going on recently. Maybe they're overthrowing them or something.
Maybe. Do you ever think that it might be like Coral's red dragon come bursting out of the keep where he's been sleeping underneath it the whole time?
Ooh, that's a good one. I haven't heard of
Yeah.
that before. Coral had a big dragon underneath the Ruby Fortress.
Well, listen, my neighbor's roommate's second wife said that they saw the tail of a red dragon down there, so I think that that's
You know-
probably what it is.
You're right. I remember hearing about that. Yes.
Yeah.
This is now an objective fact in this woman's mind.
Amazing.
Good, good.
A bunch of other people are also showing up. You got some of the gossipy grandpas and whatnot, and they're all just chiming in. And you're watching as basically the one rumor spreads into other rumors, spreads into others, until eventually there's a grand conspiracy among various different factions.
What a healthy senior community. Like,
The bingo hall is
Wow.
gonna be fucking popping this week.
It is.
hell yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna leave them with that little tidbit, and then, I'm gonna go towards a guard who looks... This was requiring a lot of fucking, like, people skills right now. A guard
kidding.
that looks, not militant or terrified, but a little nervous. Not trigger happy, but just, like, a little concerned about what's going on, and see if maybe I can sidle up to them a little bit. Not getting too close, I don't want to spook them at all.
Okay, yeah, you head up to one of the guards. Like I said, they have a defensive line, so there's like a row of guards, and they're just like, please stay back, stay back. And you find one that's sort of on the far side. They don't have to worry about their right side because there's a building right there, so
Yeah.
they're a little bit more isolated. Most people are at the center of the pack, and you get over to there to talk to him.
Yeah.
Excuse me, miss, we need everybody to stay back at the moment.
No,
Or-
of course. I wouldn't want to infringe upon what you all are doing.
Oh,
Do
well,
we
that's
know
good,
what's-
yeah.
Do we know what's happening at all?
Nothing definitive yet. Nothing certain. We know that there's been explosions and there's something in the air.
Something in the air, some sort of like a cloud, or like an irritant, or something flying around.
Something flying around.
Have you seen anything, or has anybody spoken of anything?
All I have are my orders is that we're supposed to come here, set up a perimeter, and set up anti-air. He points up to the top of the buildings where the ballista are getting set up. So that way we can shoot them out of the skies.
Right. Great.
So don't worry, the guard, we're going to get this handled and everything will be back to normal tomorrow.
I'm so glad. I heard there was a rumor that green drakes were going to attack the city. You haven't seen anything like that, have you?
Green drakes? No, not that I've heard of.
All right. Well,
Well, there was that one job that I saw on the job posting, but that was about it.
right. Well, good luck with everything, I suppose.
So about those
You too,
dragons we
citizen.
didn't kill.
Is it escalating?
He looks around. You hear some smaller bursts of force, explosive blasts back there. Possibly. Okay, look. If I were you, I would probably get some distance. To be honest. Just don't cause a panic.
Right. No. I don't panic. Thank you. Sorry. Good luck with everything, I suppose.
It seems that the people back here don't really have a good grasp of what's going on in the center of town. If you're gonna want to
Yeah.
find out, you're probably gonna have to go and get first-hand information.
Pretty good at that.
Meanwhile, Quinn is catching up. I would say between those conversations, that probably covers the intervening time. Quinn, you show up just around the time that Issa is done talking. With that
Yo.
one word.
Wow, somebody actually came. I thought you were all just going to stay at the inn. Hi.
Well, Carl went after you, so Cord came to us, and I don't want to be left alone with a kid, so we chased. Car came back. They went back to the inn. I came to make sure that you made it back alive.
Oh. I mean, you're not really paid for that.
Technically, I am.
Well, nobody really knows what's going on seems like some sort of attack. They're setting up anti-air defenses, so probably something flying in.
Oh. Well, in that case, that inn is not safe whatsoever.
No. Well, I'm assuming that whatever it is wants to take out the seat of power, which is the Ruby Fortress. I don't know if this is connected to the assassination at all, because you'd think that if they were going to assassinate, they might as well destroy the temple while they were doing that, so it's probably separate events. But that's two major events happening at the same time.
Yeah, I'm sure that there are all sorts of conjunctures or things that we can link up on and make discoveries on. But the important part here is that the inn is vulnerable to attacks by the air, and that's where your friends are.
Right.
So we need to go back and get them into a cellar or something.
A cellar?
Anything that leads underground where we cannot be attacked from above.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, you should definitely relay that information to them so that they can find a cellar.
And you will be...
Well, I mean, I fancy finding my way in, don't I? Trying to figure out what's going on.
You intend to make yourself a suspect. That is your goal.
Right, not thoroughly thought out, but no, I suppose you're right. I don't want to be a suspect.
Is it going to stop you?
Normally? No. But I just don't have what I'm used to. So my infiltration abilities aren't as good as they could be. Especially without support. So I guess we'll head back to the inn and try to find a cellar.
Great. Because I don't, anything that can blow up a castle is not something we want to fight.
I think it's something we almost fought.
Hey, really?
Yes. It is just conjecture at this point, of course, but there was a invasion planned that we heard about.
From the dragons?
Mm-hmm.
You really think they could just blow up a castle wall?
I don't know. I'd have to do some sort of research. Are the walls maintained with wards? Perhaps. Were the wards connected to the life of the king? Maybe.
I just meant that I'd assume that their, breath weapon couldn't punch a hole through solid stone like that.
I don't know. Maybe not.
I would say the one thing that most spellcasters would know about dragons is that they are tied very closely to magic, to the point that they are as varied as magic itself can be. So they are not as clear cut as like the 5e dragons, right? Where you have, red does a fire breath weapon. You can have dragons of all different types with as much variation as exists in magic itself.
Dragons could be basically anything, especially with some sort of fey nonsense swirled in. So perhaps they have a wrecking ball dragon, I don't know. But you're
Fair
right.
enough.
We should get back and get everyone into a cellar.
Yeah, especially because if they're setting up what looks to be like anti-air, the thing I would do is I would attack the edges of the city. Probably start setting fire on things if I was a dragon.
Yes, well, tactics also depend on what their motivation is. What are they trying to accomplish? And we have no idea. So,
Fair enough.
let's go.
All right, and you all head back.
Yeah.
A vulture on the nearby rooftop flies inwards to the center of the city.
Oh no.
I
Oh,
was totally gonna bring that up, damn it, Sess.
oh. Does it now? Interesting.
Look, well, you are making an assumption that this is the vulture's fault, and those are good assumptions to have, but probably wrong.
No, I was gonna
Hey.
make the assumption that she could
No.
send the vulture in to get information.
Hey,
No, I was making the assumption that the vulture is a sign of something.
guys, we don't know if that's her vulture. That could just be another vulture. All right.
Why? Yeah,
There's
alright.
dozens
There's
of
dozens.
So many vultures.
All these
Bearded
vultures
vultures
in the
hanging out.
city.
bright
Alright.
pink vultures.
Just curse for them. They're like pigeons. They're everywhere.
All right, and you all get back to the inn. You can see that some other people, including the dwarven twins, have agreed with the general course of action of getting underground. They have cleared out the storage room, and are letting people move down into there for safety. In the meantime, it is completely subterranean, though it's not like super deep or anything.
The minute Asa gets in, walks in the door and just like, Asa, what the hell?
What the hell?
You just walked away from me without fucking saying what you were doing or what's going on.
Oh, well, I thought that heading in the direction of the explosions was a fairly good explanation that I was going to go see what was happening with the explosions.
You know what else is good an explanation? Using your words. I can actually hear them now. It's actually really nice.
Hmm. Well,
Yeah.
that was
Look,
going to
Kara
take a lot
has
of
a
time.
point. No, we're probably gonna have to talk about that now.
Oh,
No.
are we?
Yes,
I-
Asa, you're being a dick.
Look, did you learn
Alright.
anything?
What did I learn? Lots of things and nothing at all.
Great.
But we should probably head somewhere that is underground and provides at least somewhat of a decent protection from things attacking from above.
Why, is it some flying creature?
Yep.
Okay.
While you all are talking about this, you hear some people gossiping nearby about how apparently there was a dragon that lived under the Ruby Fortress,
Oh, for the love of
and they
God.
think that's what's attacking.
Meat is a part of that gossip.
Yes.
Asa, can you send your little friend to look around?
My friend?
Yeah.
Yeah, Asa still has it confirmed. Like, we all suspect.
Yeah, we
But,
don't
but
know.
Asa is
It's-
not acknowledging the bird.
Yeah, I'm not sure if in character we know it's like actually familiar of hers or not. Like I legit don't think that's happened yet. But
I think Kara asked about it a little bit,
Yeah.
but
But you-
not
okay.
Did you
But
like
it's definitely
stonewall her?
absolutely.
Yeah, she was like,
Well,
she's like, okay, this bird's been following, and then you like literally just changed the subject, and we actually went on.
I think I was like, it's okay, it's not like an enemy or anything like that.
Mm.
And that was about it. Or I said something really nice and cryptic, like, I don't know where it came from.
Wink.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm not sure what you're talking about, but I don't have any friends with me right now.
Well, that's obvious. All right. Yeah, let's get into the cellar.
Excellent. Does this bar inn have a cellar?
Yes, it does. And the
Good.
Dwarven brothers are clearing it out and bringing people downstairs.
I'll be at the barn, watching the horses and the wagon.
Wait, what horse's wagon?
Oh, right, wrong city.
Yeah,
Never
wrong
mind.
city.
Just looking at the horses in general, Quinn really likes animals.
He's a real
Wants
big
to make
horse
sure
head.
everybody's horses are okay.
I was gonna say,
Yes.
if our
We
horses
can't all
were-
be blessed with magical horses.
yeah, if our horses were here with
Yeah.
magical booze on it, that's where I would be. As they start coming down to the cellar, Mate's like, Asa, you're back. Glad, good. There's a dragon out there, all right? It's been sleeping under the river for 100 years, and it just came out tonight.
Wow,
What are
what
you
a weird
talking-
coincidence
Is it insane?
that it
talking
happened while
about?
we were here.
I know.
It's amazing.
Amazing.
Yep, an amazing waste of time.
It wasn't a waste of time. We got you cured.
No, I'm at the dragon.
Oh, yeah. No, that part.
He's
yeah.
just taking all of our time.
Well, no, he's here because he has a love that he couldn't find. And what was it, Marjorie? A second drink? It's a whole thing. It's
He lost his love to the dragon slayers from 800 years ago.
Right. Yep. Nope. Should have gone. We should have gone. We should have become suspects. I don't have the capacity to deal with this.
Just let them have their fun, Quinn. They're just trying to cope with it like everyone else.
Yep, I wink at Quinn when he says that, and then I am gonna go. I'm gonna look at Kara.
Mhm.
I'm just going to sit on above so I can see what's going on. I can protect myself if something is actually coming toward us, but I'm not gonna go anywhere.
All right. Like, thanks for telling me. And actually, I'm actually getting cabin fever right now too, so I think I'm gonna
Darn.
see what's what.
y'all going upstairs where the city's under attack?
Listen, I've always wanted to die to dragon fire meat, so I'm just, crossing my fingers, hoping it's
That's
gonna happen.
depressing.
Hey, just so we're all on the same page, me and Quinn ain't taking core if y'all both die up there. That's not part of the contract.
It was part of the contract. You
No,
didn't read
no,
it
get the
thoroughly.
hell out of here.
Look, we'll be right back. I'm just gonna check. Just gonna see what the fuck's going on.
All right, who's
just
Kara going
storms
to?
Car storms upstairs.
Okay, she gets to the main floor of the bar. That's fairly empty except for a few workers who are doing their part to keep the place orderly and lock it up so that way nothing can get in.
Yeah, she goes outside.
Okay, as she heads outside, she can see that they are starting to lock the doors and everything.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's going to be hard to get back in, or
No,
at least
okay.
not hard, but you know what I mean.
All right, I'm not going outside then if they're locking the doors.
All right. Is that it for everybody? Are we hunkering down for the evening?
I think we're gonna. Oh.
yeah.
No,
Ace
no,
is-
no. I'm going upstairs so I can see out the window.
Yeah, Ace is going back to her windowsill.
I'll
Keep
keep
an eye out.
I'll keep my armor on, until it seems as if things are calming down. Like, we can still hear faint explosions and like city in an uproar, right, from even in the cellar.
Yes.
Yeah. So while
Yeah.
while it seems as if the city is awake and there's explosions going on, I'll keep my armor on and try to stay awake because, well, if I'm going to sleep, I gotta take this thing off, and if I wake up, I have to put it back on. It's the whole thing. So I'll try to stay up while the city is active,
Yeah.
but I stay down below with the people.
All right. Unfortunately, the city is going to be active for a very long time this evening.
Yeah,
Well,
Quinn.
sleep.
Once we were in the cellar, Quinn takes his armor off and goes to sleep. Finds a corner.
Yeah. I'll
Asa.
do my best to fall asleep anyway.
Asa, from your windowsill, you're not able to make out too many details. You do watch as over the following hours, the fighting seems to progress. And later on in the evening,
Carl was gonna have a conversation. Never mind.
Oh.
What, talk me, car?
Nah, it's fine.
Oh, alright.
It's fine. I don't have to roleplay. It's fine.
Mate,
Poor
I was here,
Steve's
Tom.
like, I've basically been mute this entire 3 weeks that we played.
Wait, are they in the other? Oh, I had Discord minimized, so I didn't see it. Yeah, they went in the other
Yeah, they're in a
chat.
conspiracy chat.
They're sneaking.
Yeah, because Asa left.
Yeah. Well, 100%. I mean, listen, we'd be in that. Like I said in the chat, we'd already be in that castle if we were alive. But it would have been a complete. I think everyone probably would have been there if Bo was here, considering the city and all the other bullshit. But it definitely is interesting. As a player, I'm really glad she's looking into this because I want to know.
I'm just saying, that's the single most kill me choice you could possibly make.
I wonder what it is. I don't think it's a green drake, right? That seems like way too much damage for the drake.
I don't think so. But I may or may
No,
not
the green
have
drakes
my...
green drakes have poison breath weapons and shit like
Yeah,
that.
Sure.
They're not. I mean, like, sure they could maybe get somebody to have bombs, but like.
Could have been some Fey bullshit.
Yeah, she does have like a Fey power or something, so that could theoretically be it, but it's just like I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
No, to blow up a castle, you need a lot of force.
Yeah.
If the dragon is responsible, there are conspirators that are helping.
Yeah, this just reminded me of freaking the end of Game of Thrones, where they do the dragon fight at the end of the castle, and I'm just thinking to myself, it's just like, my God, they just wrecked them so easily. You literally could have just went straight there and won.
Yeah.
Really couldn't-
Wow. Who would have
There was
thought?
no reason not to, with how easily they destroyed him with one fucking dragon. I was expecting there to be a fight, but no, there was no fight.
That's what happens when show writers are full of themselves and then decide to make an ending that makes no fucking sense.
I wonder if this is some sort of Rogarvian countermeasure or something, because the Rogarvians are very tied in with dragons.
I have
And-
my suspicions, but I can't say anything.
With the old, or the replacement for the Rogarvians having been assassinated, and that's relatively new. It's been a little bit over 2 weeks since then, and now the castle's getting attacked. It seems like a two-pronged thing to me. Like this is the same people that are just
Yeah,
trying to
could be.
take over New Stefan / Brevoy.
Yeah, she definitely left.
Oh, she's gone. She's gone. It could be
I don't know if she
the
left, so it says the car is up there with her, so but I think that the vulture's talking to her.
yeah.
Honestly.
I was about to say could be some with the vulture. Maybe there's some sort of spell that lets them switch places. That seems like way too high level though. So
No.
oh, that line there and all that. What was it? It was Ace says something like, "I clearly don't have friends here," and someone's like, "No, you don't." I was like, "Oh my, oh god, oh,
No.
oh."
It was more like apparently not.
Yeah, apparently, yeah.
Yeah,
It was like, "Oh my
Christ.
god," it was tense.
So about the you're being a dick, Asa, and then she laughed, and I was like, oh boy.
I cannot wait for all of it to explode.
Mhm.
Like,
Mhm.
I want me so badly to be like,
It's like
so it seems like you need to
she's-
talk.
She's different after she came back with you. She's not the same. And I get that
We
there
don't know
was
was a
that.
traumatic. Well,
That's true.
that's Core's impression, at least, because it's like she's just not being nice at all. It's like, yeah, she was a bit silly and sarcastic before, but now she's just like, even if I'm just concerned about her, she thinks it's awful. So she's concerned, but
I had this plan. I was gonna talk to Kara and just be like, all right, here's what happened between Asa and Core. You might need to intervene. But after this little kerfuffle, it's like, nope, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work at all.
Quinn and Beat are just in the corner being like, I think we may chose bad employers. I know we're gonna get paid.
This is your fault.
Of course, like,
It's a
I
picture.
really wanted to learn about that. I really wanted that to happen.
Cora's just like, I don't know. I know you don't want to take care of a kid, but I'd be willing to pay you to just take me back home.
The beauty of this thing is, like, Kara's been thrust into a situation that she has not wanted.
Quinn's like, this is your fault, but like before he finishes, Meat's like, I wish we could have figured this out before we joined up with him. I don't know, man. Every time Quinn starts to talk, Meat's like, I know, we should have done something. But it can't be starting now, I guess. Hindsight.
Wow.
I don't know. I think it's the thing is just like Kara just felt really disrespected.
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm just like, well, okay.
Yeah, Cora's in the same boat. Which is why they just blatantly said you're being a dick. So I'm sure there's something going on in there.
I'm waiting for dice to be rolled.
I know,
Did
right?
one.
Mm-hmm.
There was one, okay.
I want to know so badly. All this fucking new stuff and shit, and I died right before it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we get for making bad decisions.
Yeah,
It sure is.
fucking trees.
Only the
Underestimate
party had
trees.
left. I'm gonna be sad when Aces gets decapitated by guillotine for the murder of the royal family.
Oh, this
Yeah.
isn't gold. She's gonna be burned at the stake.
Yeah, probably.
No, I don't do
All
burning
up.
at the stakes. Witches are just like common folk here.
All part of the plan.
Witch, and they're like,
And-
yeah, of course I.
And then me and Kara, like the only two left from the original 5, and we're just like, what the fuck happened? What happened, Kara?
And we return.
Welcome back.
Did you make it to the castle?
What happened?
Did you get in? Did you find out all the secrets?
What's happened?
Got in. Now,
Are you-
maybe I had to kill a bunch of guards and do an explosion, but
Yes.
it's okay
Yes,
because I got in.
press it, break to electric boogaloo.
There's
All
no one to
right.
break out, man.
Now, before you guys left, Kara was gonna go talk to Asa about something,
Hmm.
if she's still there.
I'm still there.
Yeah. So, Asa, I was talking about your vulture. That's your friend. That I was referring to.
Right. She's not really my friend.
All right then. This hasn't been a good week for me, okay? Hasn't been a good couple of weeks, actually.
I know. I am sympathetic to that because it's been pretty awful for you. I understand.
Like, are we on the same page here and everything? Is there something that you want to do that I don't know about?
Do you want to ask me something? Because I feel as though you're trying to hint or insinuate something, and I would prefer if you just asked me outright.
No, I don't know. Like, I assumed we were going to go take care of this wizard's tower thing and try to make that the priority. And you're going to running off looking at these explosions, and I just don't understand why. Like, did you think that we were in danger?
Well, we're obviously in danger. I wanted to figure out what was going on. See if there was anything I could do. Would it be absolutely ridiculous if I said that I sort of hope maybe it was Bo?
You were hoping it was Bo?
Well, I don't know. This is his hometown. This is where he would come back to and make his move or whatever on the tower, and I was extremely unrealistically hoping maybe he had something to do with it, but that was silly.
No, it's not silly. Look, I don't know what happened to Bo. I don't know if you even really know what happened to Bo, but I would think that if Bo was around, he would come find us, not blow up a tower.
I don't know. It's a pretty good way of getting attention, right? He was always one for dramatic.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. We have an emotional thing right now.
No.
No. All right. Yeah, we don't do emotions.
That is correct.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just. I don't want you getting hurt, and I don't want Core getting hurt.
Right.
Quinn and Meat are growing on me, but we'll see how that goes.
No, no, I don't want anyone to get hurt either. That's not any of my plans. None of my plans involve anybody else getting hurt.
Yeah.
I just don't care if I do, you know? As long as I can figure out what's going on.
Yeah. Well,
I need to know things.
That's a big problem for me.
Oh.
Because I care if you get hurt. Because, like, every person I care about tends to get hurt. I lose them, they get lost. They get hurt. It's become something of a recurrent pattern in my life, and it's just not going well.
Well,
I'm not okay with it.
I mean, you could stop caring about people.
Yeah, that'd be the easy way. That would be the thing to do, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Easier said than done, but you know.
It's very difficult. It's nearly impossible.
Yeah. Is that what you're doing? You trying to not care about people?
No.
No, I didn't think so.
I care about people rather deeply. I just need to know what's going on.
Yeah. I get that. I get, like, there's a lot of shit going down here, and it's just, like, it makes you feel like you're not in control of things when you don't know what's going on. And I spent a lot of my life having to know that I don't know what's going on. So I've just gotten used to it, I guess. Not knowing what's going on. I'm just trying to keep this little piece of my world intact.
Everything seems pretty adamant on trying to not allow that.
Yeah. Yeah, I've noticed that. But we have each other to rely on, so there's that. So even though everything's trying to fuck us over, we can at least rely on each other.
I'm not very good at that.
Relying on people?
I have very, very, for a very, very long only trusted myself, so
So you don't trust me?
to an extent.
Do you think I'm gonna try to get the upper hand on you at some point?
If you needed to.
Is that just how people are?
It is how people are. Some people are more naive, or neat. Even Bo, to a certain extent, Maddie. But other people understand that sometimes you have to do things you don't want to. And you prepare for those moments. So I do trust you to do what you need to do. If something happened where that involved taking me out or something, then I would trust you to do that.
Yeah. Well, I don't really have the same, I guess, view of how trust works for what that you do.
Oh.
I trust me to be me, I guess. You can trust me to be me. I guess I gotta trust you to be you. I just don't necessarily understand who that is a lot of the time. You tend to keep a lot to yourself.
Yes. I suppose I always do what's necessary. And I do want to protect everyone here. And sometimes that involves me running toward danger to try and figure it out.
That sounds like you put a lot of pressure on yourself.
Oh, well.
No, I can understand because I do it too.
Good. Then we're both going to be hyper-vigilant, slightly paranoid protectors of these, grown, powerful people that we are around.
But we're going to do it separately. We're not going to do it together.
It's a collaboration, but maybe not yet a partnership.
Yeah.
Are you okay? You seem a little...
I haven't slept well in the last few days. I've had this tune stuck in my head even
Oh,
after
yeah?
the curse has been gone. And
no.
I've just, I'm having some minor panic attacks going on every once in a while, but I'm dealing with it.
Sorry, that sounded...
Yeah. I feel like I keep defiantly scraping against the world that is just so eager to screw me over. And, it's tough sometimes. And I'm not trying to be a self-pitying little bitch, but, Yeah. I just don't know what's like we're going over this Wizard's Tower to find the possibly key to getting into that thing, so we can help Dorthra. If we can even help Dorthra, even if there's anything left of Dorthra to help, I don't know. She's like, is there a word for something that's both dead and alive at the same time? Because you don't know because you can't observe exactly what they are.
No.
No, I didn't think so. No, but just like never thought I'd have to go through what I went through with my sister again, and just immediately I have to go through the exact same thing with Dorthra. So that sucks. But you know what? That stuff sucks sometimes, so you just gotta deal with it.
The curse putting us on a back foot didn't help either.
Yeah.
That wasn't your fault, though. Go on, say it.
Yeah,
It
man,
wasn't
it
your
wasn't my
fault.
fault. It wasn't my fault, Mom.
There you go.
Yeah.
Don't have any interest in that.
Just a pain in the ass that just ate time.
It did eat time,
Mm-hmm.
but it was necessary.
I'm just saying that I kind of do rely on you a bit, so if you, like, fuck off or die or something, that's gonna be real hamper on me. So don't let that happen.
Well, if I fuck off, it's not going to be for forever. And I'll try not to die. I don't even know if I can.
I don't know, don't break your back over it.
Alright.
It's just your life.
Yeah. You should try to get some sleep.
Yeah, I should try to get some fucking sleep. I'm gonna go ahead and get to the cellar. I'll stay out here as long as you want. I trust you to do whatever you need to do.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll be down eventually.
Okay. Good hunt, good watching, I guess.
Alright. My friend
Mhm.
went to gather information.
That'd be helpful.
Hopefully she'll come back.
Oh, good. All right.
Hopefully nothing too dire.
Yep. Don't want any more distractions more than we need.
Isn't that so? Alright. I'll see you in a bit, Kara.
All right. You have a good night. And Kara will go ahead and walk downstairs.
Alright, the inn has been transformed into something like a fortress. A makeshift one, but one nonetheless. A few hours pass. It is now, like, a good few hours after midnight. Say probably 3 to 4.
Okay. Whenever Mar gets back to me, I'm gonna say I probably fell asleep in the windowsill just because we were, interrupted. As soon as she tells me everything, I will head back downstairs. With a little bit of alacrity.
Okay. Asa comes to find everybody else with a bit of extra skip in her step.
Yep, I will
Speed in
wake
her
up
step.
Kara first.
Yeah,
Kara?
were we on track?
Yes, we need to go right now.
Oh, great. Okay. And she just starts throwing on her leathers, just like kicks meat.
Meat
Kicks
is
Quinn.
still in his armor, but he's like sitting up against the wall, and when you kick him, he's like, ah! And his head is like stuck near his shoulder, like when you sleep on your pillow really badly.
And he's just like,
Oh, no.
oh no, what's happening?
Time to get up. Let's go.
Asa says we need to leave. We're leaving.
I'm still asleep.
Yep, I'm waking everybody up.
Ugh. All right. Yep. I'm up. Is the place on fire?
I uncurl like a cat.
It's very shortly to be on fire. We need to go right now. I will explain everything once we get out of the city.
All right.
Okay.
Do I have time to don my armor?
How long does that take? 5 minutes? If somebody's helping?
Yeah, some of them like
Yes.
that.
Yes, let me help you.
Sorry, did you say you're leaving?
Yes.
Says random person.
Yeah.
Okay. You hear that they start going around telling people. That's just like, oh yeah, it seems like some people are starting to leave.
Yes. I'm leaving the city, not the
Right.
inn. But, you know, you do you.
And then mob mentality starts to begin. Why are they leaving?
Oh, maybe we all should leave,
Oh.
you know?
We should leave. All right, come on down. We don't need to leave. No, we should fucking get out of this city.
I'm
Someone
too
breaks a
old
table.
to leave.
Oh, wow.
It goes really quick. It's just like 2 minutes.
I've seen the
Jerry,
myth. It
is
sounds
that
right.
You? Jerry,
Oh,
stop
this.
putting up a racket. It's so annoying.
All right, you started the countdown. In 10 minutes, they're gonna start sacrificing people to dark gods, protect themselves. We have to go.
Temper of God. We get Quinn's armor on, and we follow us out.
I assume we have to leave through like one of the upstairs windows.
Yes, you do have to make your way out in a less than ideal
sure.
fashion.
Luckily, I have rope and a grappling hook, so.
All right. And with that, you all head out and leave beyond the city borders. There's very few people defending the gates. Seems like everybody has been turned inwards at the moment.
Which
Ugh.
way are we heading? Do we have to head out like towards the? We can head out that way. Okay. Can we pick?
Head out to
Yeah.
any adjacent hex.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, we need to head back to fucking
Right.
Puntown.
What?
So, what's with the emergency departure?
Yeah. What's
Right.
happening?
Oh. I get some points for it being a dragon, but, you know, take those points immediately away because it wasn't like a green drake or anything. I'm walking very fast. Everybody's
What?
gonna have to
What-
sort
Buff
of
it.
struggle to keep
What,
up.
what was it? What was it?
Meet
It
slow.
was a magma dragon.
What?
Yes, a magma dragon. It was, how do I say this with some... It was forcing soldiers to kneel before it, using
You're welcome,
force
Joe.
of will.
Thank you.
Oh. Oh.
Using what?
Force of will.
Force of will.
Okay.
Right, so I don't know if it was some sort of magical ability or just, you know, the sheer terror of being in front of a magma dragon, but I do believe that probably not long after dawn, New Stettin will be ruled by a magma dragon.
Oh
Sounds
my
bad.
God.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
All right.
Well,
Possibly dumb question. What the fuck's up with the magma dragon? Anyone know that one?
Did it really come from
No,
the
he
Yeah.
basement?
didn't!
what? What?
No, he didn't cover the basement.
We got fatigued or whatever.
Can we get rolls on magma dragons or anything that may come up like a folklore or anything that talks about?
I can try. I can certainly try.
Says?
Sure.
I actually have lore on dragons, so we'll see how it goes.
What other roles could we do?
Arcana or nature?
I have nature to that.
I also have nature too, but
Core,
mhm.
you would know that dragons, at least in this setting, is different from others, or at least D&D. Dragons aren't pigeonholed into particular like mentalities based on their types and whatnot.
Right.
But there is, some effect, like, if you're a wizard that does evocation magic, you might be prone to megalomania, right? So there
Right,
is
yeah.
some of that. Magma dragons are dragons that are simply infused with primal energy that they can manifest into, incredibly hot chunks of earth and fire. Their breath weapon actually sprays out chunks of earth that remain smoldering on the ground afterward.
Ooh, yeah, that could cause explosion.
Yes, and they can hurl boulders instead of their breath weapon. Magma boulders, of course, and can utilize explosive compounds within them. Like a sulfuric blast and the like. They are incredibly destructive if they choose to. If they are one of those dragons that chooses to put their ends towards malicious or otherwise destructive purposes.
Well, it is definitely malicious. I mean, not that we needed to know that, but let's just say its breath weapon could certainly cause explosions like we saw.
Quinn and Meat have never heard of a magma dragon before, but know that dragons are rather varied, so who knows, there could be.
I meant more of a.
What?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
It consists of primal energy, so it's just... If it's a magma dragon, then he's really into the primal realm of things.
Gotcha. I meant more of a where the fuck did it come from and why is it here doing these things?
Yeah, no idea.
Yeah, no idea.
And yeah, no fork. I mean, obviously, I don't know magma
Well,
dragons,
if
so
it
that's fair. But like, no folklore or anything about them.
I mean, that's basically what I told you.
Well, I'm
Well,
talking like
basically, if
stories. Like
Stories of magma dragons specifically?
not details. I'm talking like this is John the Magma Dragon. He was a king in this area. Blah blah, and like.
Judging by the roll I got,
No.
probably not.
Yeah, no folk tales about it. Most of the stuff in this area has to do with red dragons.
Right.
Though, there is a little bit of overlap there, Just, fire plus a bit of earth, you get magma. Might be some to that.
I unfortunately don't know enough about Garvia to go and, tell you if this is actually a thing. But we probably should, continue running. Really, really running.
yeah.
After about an hour in, I will pull everybody to a stop. I will change out my spells so I have uh 3 castings of Phantom Steed. And then over the course of 30 minutes, I will cast Phantom Steed 3 times. I believe we can probably get everybody on a horse, and then literally me casting Warp Step. I'm faster than a horse using their actions, I think. No, they go. Well, no. What? No. Horse will be a little bit faster than me.
I think horses are 40.
Yeah, horses are 40. So I'll be 35. So they'll go a little bit faster than me, but I can.
So let's just say a
keep
bit
up.
slower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can Warp Step. And then one horse should be able to carry core. One horse should be able to carry probably. Meat with all his armor might be heavy, so maybe even like Quinn and Car. I don't know, but we should be able to get everybody moving.
Awesome.
Okay.
How far do we want to go?
Horses move 3 hexes, but I don't know how Cess wants to rule that.
Well, you got 5 people in the party, and you
Right.
only have 4 that are keeping up at horse space. So everybody's gonna have to work slower.
And also,
Okay.
we are exhausted. None of us really got
Yeah.
Yeah.
nice
That's what I'm saying.
sleep.
Like, do we just want to find like a farm and try to let us use their barn?
I don't even know that.
Yeah,
Maybe
we
like a
could.
cave. Like anything that can.
cave?
Well, I mean, if this macro dragon decides to go out into the surrounding area just to raise it a bit, could be bad.
Well, if you find a cave in that farmland, let me know.
Okay, I'm not saying the farmland. I'm saying as we travel.
Yeah, I don't know. We might not run into one until we hit forest or something, but
Will we be able to make 2 hexes?
Yeah, I'll say with the fatigue condition, you can make just 2 hexes
Okay.
with all the slowdown and everything.
All right. Let's go ahead and make 2 hexes then. We'll go ahead to the tree line and hide out there for a bit.
okay. That's all we can do.
All right, and you all get some distance. To be clear, this is the first hex to move here, so this would be the second hex.
Okay, that's fine.
Because it's 12, 24. All right, you all head out of town and get a good bit of distance before it's probably about midday, and you all are just as fatigued as can be, and even with the horses, cycling between them, it's still pretty rough on y'all.
Yeah.
And you all find a place to settle down. You got about 24 miles between you and the city. You all should be good for the immediate future, just so long as you don't linger around for an extended period of time.
Because each one of these squares attached to New Stefan are gonna be on fire.
I feel bad, though. My shit. We didn't start the fire.
We just let it burn. And...
It was always
Nobody
burning
wanted to
since
get
the
involved.
world's been turning.
Nobody wanted to get involved, so we
No.
didn't.
I'm glad we didn't get involved. It's a fucking magma dragon.
Yeah.
Oh well.
What
And
are we
it's
gonna do?
showing- And it's using force of will successfully. Oh, and all the soldiers in there.
You
All
guys
right,
are
let's
lucky I
try
made
and
well.
get a watch order going.
Yeah, I can take one of the watches.
I
Yeah.
can, during the night at some point. If you need to.
During the day. It's midday when we're stopping to rest.
Yeah, I mean at night, so. Good old dark
Yep.
vision.
You all stop and you all rest through about midday.
At one point I will try and get it so that it's just me and Kara awake or in the similar place, a little bit away from everybody or
Sure.
something. Or
You
have
wanna
a
go
pee break,
conspiracy
whatever.
chat?
No, we don't need to go to
Yeah, it's fine,
conspiracy
yeah.
chat. It's fine. It's fine.
Like the slight sigh of disappointment.
If you're gonna say the thing, that's
Uh-huh.
gonna be the stinger for the end of the end of the
Okay.
game.
Yeah. I am.
Cool.
Yeah. I will. Me and Kara are. I don't know. Hanging out.
That's a good
Good
cool.
one. Good one. Okay.
You could say everyone else
She
is
said,
taking a nap.
We're chilling.
I'm the master of description.
eating some
Eating stuff. No, I bet that Kara's probably like, I don't know, wetting her blades, and I'm just gonna come sit right next to her. While everybody else is probably like dozing. So, not to cause any sort of alarm.
We'll wait for that.
Yeah, right, well, further along. But, that mag dragon. Have you ever heard of eternal dragons?
Eternal dragons? Nah, it doesn't ring a
No.
bell.
Eternal.
Eternal.
Mm-hmm.
the fuck is that? Like, what's eternal even mean?
Right, so no is the answer.
Yeah.
Eternal dragons are dragons who would like to be very, very strong right in the moment, and they don't want to wait to get older and gradually grow into power, so they steal potential and power from their future selves and concentrate it in the now. So they are very powerful.
Oh, this is time bullshit. Ah.
Yes, it's time bullshit. Very powerful. For some purpose, but they may face consequences because of that.
Oh, I imagine you would.
hmm hmm Also, note, um, the magma dragon was wearing crest of House Rogarvia.
Bum, bum, bum.
Well, shit.
Okay.
We're gonna go ahead and stop the session right at that point.
Okay, cool. Oh no.
Huh.
Kira zooms in on Kara going,
Oh shit.
I'm too tired for this bullshit.
That brings a lot of questions.
Yeah,
do, everything's fine.
Do you think that maybe Bo got a little mad?
We're never getting into that wizard's tower.
No, we're like
He did
not
all that
going
work for
back.
nothing.
I mean, we're not going back, so.
I know that. I know, but we're never getting that wizard's tower. Something will come up.
I'm sure New Stephen will be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure New Stedfin is gonna be just swell.
I'm sorry, New Magmaton.
Yeah, New Magberton. Yeah,
What
Yep.
the
yeah.
fuck does that all mean?
New volcano in the makington.
I don't know what any of it means.
Huh.
What does it mean? Triple rainbow.
So yes, eternal dragons are the Battle Zoo ancestry dragon.
Oh,
It
that's
is-
cool.
Shit, man, really?
Here's the description of it for out of character notes. The magical potential of a dragon is vast, and by using those magical pathways over and over again, day after day, year after year, century after century, dragons become inordinately powerful. But the process is slow, and whenever delayed gratification exists, wherever delayed gratification exists, so too will there be impatient innovators seeking to find a way to achieve a goal faster and more easily. Most such efforts were either doomed to failure or produced dragons who quickly grew too immense in power through unique and completely unreproachable means involving specific external factors. But the ritual known as Lux Aeternia stands out from all the others. Shrouded in mystery, the ritual has more conflicting stories purporting to describe its origin than there are opinions about the proper horde organization at a draconic moot. While only some dragons know how to perform the ritual, all know its effects, both in terms of the incredible benefits it can offer a dragon and the price the dragon must pay. The Lux Aeternia ritual is designed with several ingenious features, using a mix of physical transmutations, energy modulations reminiscent of the magic used to tap into ley lines, time magic, spiritual magic, altering both the physical and metaphysical self. If all goes according to plan, the magical pathways in the dragon's body permanently change, becoming slightly less efficient in some of their usual functions in the short term, in exchange for greatly increasing the pathway's speed and capacity to learn and grow over time. Growth in power might take an ordinary dragon centuries or millennia, can instead happen in the space of just a few years, or even faster if the dragon participates in escalating stressful situations that flux their pathways to the limit. Alternatively, a successful Lux Aeternia ritual flushes so many centuries of raw potentiality into the dragon system that the process heals the dragons of all ailments, even life-threatening conditions.
Even death.
Guys, this dragon was using force of will to make people kneel before him. He's a champion tyrant.
Oh no.
Wait, so
Yeah! You know what that means? That means he has a bard in the background, making everything worse
No!
for everybody.
So,
No! Nothing but that!
That's the ultimate combo. It's the champion tyrant with a bard.
Oh, here's the
Yeah.
key line that I was looking for. The best way to visualize the effect of the ritual is that the recipient, the dragon casting the ritual or a willing participant dragon, attempts to reach out across time and fate and drag all of the magic that would run through their body's pathways in a lifetime through themselves all at once. If this seems incredibly dangerous and likely to have significant side effects, it's because it is. But the rewards can be just as great.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
This thing's gonna have
The-
character levels.
Basically, yeah, that's how they justify you being a dragon that can level 1 to 20 and become more powerful than ancient dragons that took millennia to get there, right?
Wow. That's a
So-
lot.
the way you described it about pulling potential from the future to the past, I was like, I've heard that somewhere before. I had to go digging. It's a dragon of a different color.
Mmm.
It's a book series about dragons where the dragons blew up their own fucking world and are now on another planet where they've taken over effectively. But the way they blew up their planet was it's just like they had a whole bunch of oracles, and the oracles could tell the future like fucking fantastically well. And they were all fighting each other until one oracle was just like, you know what? I'm tired of this game. I just want to win. What if I just gave up my future? What if I just pulled all the potential of my future and won now instead of later? Well, when you have a bunch of other oracles figured out that trick and they blew up their planet very
Yeah.
quickly.
Yeah.
Womp womp.
It's such a cool trick! Planet explodes.
It'll work if I'm the only one who does it, right?
Hey, is that how you can crack spheres?
Pretty much.
No. Okay, well, guess what? We found out what cracks spheres, guys. We found it out.
Yeah.
Ultimately, we found out.
I got to roleplay today. I'm really happy.
Yeah. This is cool. It's cool.
For the record, I've really enjoyed Asa during this game, just being like, man, I wonder how different she'd be if Maddie and Bo hadn't died.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm wondering about that. Hmm.
I mean,
God,
yes.
poor Bo didn't even get to be here to see the villain.
I know, right? It's almost as if we planned, you know.
It's gotta be champion versus
entire-
champion.
pretty
It's almost
cool.
as if we planned this entire arc around Bo living. Wow.
The best laid plans.
Yep.
Exactly. Yeah.
We're gonna see how it develops this way.
Best laid plans ruined because Joe was just like, can I torture a character instead?
I mean, well, that moment where it was like, haha, it'd be funny if.
Yes, that would be funny.
Yes, and here we are. I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens. Should we fight for the legacy of Bo?
Oh, look at this thing.
Think of all the loot we could have.
It's like a friggin' flesh golem dragon.
That's exactly where I went. It's like it's a Frankenstein dragon.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, it is. Jesus.
That one is, I think, a Havoc Dragon.
The second one?
The
No,
first
hang on,
one.
wrong page. That one.
I love how that
Tumult
dragon's like,
Dragon. I think that's a Tumult Dragon. You're a
Ooh.
Tumult Dragon, descended from a line of capricious seekers of change. Unlike most dragon, you can change your associated damage type. Your associated damage type is your choice of acid, cold, electricity, fire, or sonic, and you can spend a month of downtime retraining to change between them, altering all other facets of your character depending on your associated damage type. You gain draconic resistance as a bonus feat, your breath weapon is a cone, and your unarmed attack is a tail and a wing.
God, we're fighting an evil dragon champion. We're fighting Leroy again.
Oh no.
Evil Leroy again.
Leroy's
No,
like,
worse, because
Well, I mean, you all don't have to. This is Bo's thing. He's not around.
Oh yeah.
You're just seeing Bo's villain taking over.
Wow, this really matter to someone, not this group though. Let's move on.
This
a
is just
whole
shit that's happening in the world at this point
Yeah.
that you all just
At
happen to be in
all.
town for. I actually thought you were going to be out of town for.
Yeah, but then we just come back and just like the whole place is ruled by by dragon. Just like,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah, basically.
We're gonna have to come
Like,
back.
you all
anyways.
saw the original piece that, oh yeah, there was assassination. Figured you'd come back after a few weeks or months and be like, oh, there are new guards here, and new colors, and new banners. Okay.
Oh.
and a big
Shit's
fuck
changed.
off dragon.
Oh, you know, good
About
session.
that hair cream.
Maybe we'll avenge Bo, and take over his kingdom. Maybe
Maybe.
soft, maybe.
Very, very soft, maybe.
Yeah. Wow. Yep. Stuff happened, man.
Anyway, let's walk back to Brunderton.
Brunderton.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really
all that
good.
stuff that just happened in New 7, let's just ignore that. Yeah, that didn't happen.
That's a whole lot of stuff we cannot deal with right now. We have other problems. Not dealing with that.
Yeah, I'm sure it won't be destabilizing or anything, or
Sure, it's fine.
nothing bad will come from it.
Yeah, we like come back to.
It's just like, hey, I'm a big powerful dragon. I got this new kingdom and everything. Just like, hey, isn't there a fallen star over there? Let's take that.
Yeah.
you know what?
Yeah.
I think when we go back to the Dortha thing, we should definitely go through the Gnarl Marches as opposed to New Stedfin.
If we're not, listen. He may be a magma dragon tyrant, but the economy needs trade. Okay.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
He's gonna make New Stedfin great again.
You know, at least with the removal of all that, maybe the Fae will go away or be eaten, which is even better.
Like we got a bunch of lawful evil dragon worshippers, but we got rid of the Fae, so upgrade, I guess.
It's
It is.
that's
It
always
is.
an upgrade
It is,
to me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, here you go. Here's the picture of the magma dragon. I was looking for it.
I'm scared. Dad, I
Magma.
want the car to turn around.
Oh, he's so
Nice.
fucking cool. He's
Yep.
so cool. That little like circle right there, that's the perfect place for the crest of Regarvia to be. Right
Yep.
there.
Yeah.
That's exactly where it is.
Yep. He looks badass. I'd follow him. He wouldn't even have to force the will, man. I'd be like, no, you're cool as hell. Let's go.
That's what
I
we
am a
need
wizard,
ruling.
though.
We
You-
need style.
It's true.
We've had a lack of stylish leaders.
It's kind of true. Well, like, I don't know, does evil Leroy have the V-neck going on for him? I don't know.
I mean, he has a lack of a head, so.
You know?
Well, now, yeah, that's true. Now it's something else.
Oh, look at this guy with his fucking tunic. Silly.
Why does he have a
That's
tunic?
That's so silly. That's
Why-
ridiculous.
That's
If
the
that dragon
stupidest
came at
thing
me,
I've ever seen.
I'd be like, sir.
Yeah, great armor. You look stupid as shit.
I'm flat-footed because I'm on the ground laughing too hard.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, I'm sure your intestines also aren't an invulnerable part of
Oh
your
my
body.
god. No, I have to change it. This is the worst thing in here. This abomination.
What the fuck is that?
Draconic Scion is a rare versatile heritage, like being a vampire or something. You mix your ancestry with dragon. So this is somebody who is like a fey halfling mixed with dragon.
That is disgusting.
That's a
Right.
leprechaun on
Right.
the head on a dragon's body.
Rawr.
I don't know who the art
I'm a scary
director.
dragon. Rawr.
I don't know who the art director was, but they should feel ashamed. They should feel ashamed and shamed and shunned by society.
Hey, at least it wasn't an AI.
You can say that, and you have a point,
I'm gonna head out.
but it's still
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
Have a good one,
Good
man.
night,
Alright, you
Cody.
guys have a good
Hey,
night.
Bye, guys.
Good night.
All right, everybody. That's our stream. Dragon, we're about to start up with Green Dragon, Molten Dragon. I think the green one was just a Drake, which is like it's like a dragon we could beat, you know? This is something that's dead. No, this thing ain't. The Green Drake is gonna hear that a fucking molten eternal dragon or a turtle dragon showed up, and he's gonna get the fuck out of town. He's going to leave so quickly. Well, New Stefan is utterly fucked, and Bo's dead, and we're leaving. So that's great. We'll see what happens next week, but that's interesting. I'm very curious what that is. You know, not only a molten dragon, not only a eternal dragon, but one with a Rogarvia crest on it. That's very weird. Very weird indeed. But I'm sure we'll learn more things as time comes. But thank you guys so much for coming on by. Appreciate y'all. We will most likely be doing at least one wild stream throughout the week. You know, my shit's still going, so I can't really stream as often as I wish, but I'll try my best. On top of that, a little update for things that are happening on Wild for all of y'all. So, turns out that even though Porter has been through, you know, he was a deputy already, the way that I have to go about it is OOC through the application process if I want to get back into the department. So it's not even like talking with sheriffs or whatnot. So I just put in an application, you know, for Porter, and we'll see if they take him. It's all out of my hands now. I have no idea when it's going to get looked at or how long it'll take. So you know, we'll see. There's a chance that we could be getting more Porter as a lawman very soon. But yeah, thank you all so much for coming on by. Appreciate y'all. Be sure to come by next time. But till then, everybody, see you later. Bye now.